you try to sell, again, the whole the Biden thing. Like, why did nobody look into that while he was in office? I know you advocated for
I did
not to run, but what you advocated that saying, hey, you know what? Something's wrong here. We need to investigate this, and he should potentially step down as president.
Yep.
While he was holding office.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, so I like how the example you tried to bring up of me gaslighting was actually an example of something that I actually said myself, and I wasn't gaslighting. So give me one example of me gaslighting, because it seems like you're just saying that because either one, you're jealous of the circumstance I'm in to be able to influence so many people in a positive light, or two, it's because you have no arguments and this is all you can point to.
No, it was just what was topic of conversation. I mean, like if I had more time to go back and review some of your content.
No, you just said that. Then why are you saying it on the stream that I'm gaslighting people without any reason to say that I'm gaslighting people? Or saying that I'm disingenuous without any reason to say that I'm disingenuous?
I was going to say before, like, you were being disingenuous with that reaction.
I wasn't. That was, if anything, I was underdoing my reaction.
You know when people like stand on dead people to make a point and pull heartstrings to draw compassion and empathy for their point?
Me drawing compassion and empathy to say that you shouldn't say that people have dementia when they don't have dementia is not irrational. It's not wrong for me to do. And it's also not disingenuous. How is this disingenuous? To get people to be compassionate? Like, that's not disingenuous. Can you tell me what it means to be disingenuous?
Yeah, it's when you're conflicting your stance.
No. So when you're saying disingenuous, you mean that I'm dishonestly holding a particular position in order to try to make you look bad or try to make someone look bad or something like that. I wasn't dishonestly holding any position. You're essentially saying that I'm a grifter. Okay. Like there's no basis for this. Like literally at all. There's a way better basis for saying that Donald Trump's a grifter and that Donald Trump's dishonest. Like, for example, with his Christian beliefs, where he said that he never asked God for forgiveness, but then utilizes Christianity to get votes of people.
I think that is probably just something that side caters to, honestly.
So, yeah, so he's just a grifter. He's dishonest. So then we should call out people who are dishonest. So you should call out the person you voted for.
So Kamala having an accent when she was talking in one of the southern states was not grifting. That's not grifting.
Do you know what code switching is?
Codes. Oh, so we'll just call it something different, right?
No, you don't know what code. If you don't know what code switching is, that's totally fine. You can just say you don't know what it is. Then what is code switching? What is code switching?
Well, I'm in sales, so it's when you align more with the audience that you're talking to, right? But and obviously it's a proven tactic to work, but is it honest?
I have a question.
Has nothing to do with.
Yeah, go ahead, Santana.
No, you got it, Parker. Sorry.
No, you go for it.
I was just gonna say code switching for Black people has nothing to do with sales. Like if you say that you quote unquote code switch, first of all, that's not code switching. As a white man, you can't code switch. You can mask, right? There's a difference, but code switching for Black people specifically derived as a survival tactic in order to be able to move through a racist, discriminatory world. And be accepted and not looked at as lesser than. So there's a huge difference between code switching and masking.
Yeah, and the way that you're using the term and the way that you were using code switching is also applicable to like when we talk to like babies, right? You change your voice when you talk to babies, or like when you speak a different language, right? You use a different accent when speaking the language. Like when you speak Spanish, do you say it in like the most American accent you could possibly find? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
What?
Disagree on what? Spanish?
On what point?
On what point? You don't think that she was pandering to the audience?
Wait, no. Answer my question. Do you specifically, when you speak a different language, do you change the way that you speak at all?
You can.
Okay, so based upon your way of using code switching, right? You're saying that you code switch and it's totally okay? It
actually depends if you're trying to sell something or not, in my opinion.
Well, Kamala
Again,
Harris wasn't
sales
selling
is
anything.
not code switching. And again,
He wasn't
as a
speaking a
white
different
man,
language, so I don't
hey,
even.
Captain,
that's
as a
comparable.
white man, you can't code switch. You don't know what code switching is. Like literally, that's masking. You're trying to portray yourself as more acceptable in some certain way, but that's different because you don't have to code switch, because as a white man in America, you will never have to actually fit into any room. You're just accepted into the rooms that you walk into.
So
There's
you're
a
telling
difference.
me that there's no difference between code switching and masking, except for
No,
the
I'm
color
telling
of
you
your
there
skin.
is a difference between code
Yeah, the
switching and
difference is the
masking.
color of your skin.
Correct. Absolutely.
Is that
And
not
to
inherently
be more
racist?
specific, your race. Hey, did you hear what I said? What the reason was for code switching?
I
Did
find
you
it
take
weird
that
that
in
you're
at all?
using two different terminologies,
Sure,
and
but
they're
did you
only
take in the
dictated by
reason why I
knowing.
said you code switch?
Yeah, I heard. Is that applicable in society now?
Yes,
How?
because racism still exists.
Racism does exist. Yes, it does.
And someone who code switches on a daily basis, someone who is a beneficiary of colorism, someone who quite literally is often in certain rooms where and I've been this way for pretty much all my life, been afforded to be in a room where I'm the only Black representation in the room. I definitely, one, know what code switching is, and two, understand how it's beneficial, because having certain conversations and other people thinking that you're less than or thinking you're stupid just because you sound different, that's what this is. That's why we face this. That's the reason.
I'd like to know what other people's reactions are to that, honestly.
Sure, go ask a Black person. Try that one. Go talk to your friendly neighborhood Black person.
I have a few of them.
Sure, go talk to them about it. See if they'll give you game.
I am genuinely going to ask them because I really want to know. I really want to know.
You know, be careful how you ask.
Yeah, so can we get to the point where Donald Trump's actually dishonest, and you trying to come up on my stream saying that you have a culture where you're able to call out people who are dishonest, saying that I'm dishonest is crazy when you're not calling out Donald Trump?
Dude, all politicians are dishonest to some degree. But to my main point, it's what ideology for the country would you rather have?
So then, what ideology are you referencing? Because you just said that calling out people who are dishonest, but apparently you don't care to call out people who are dishonest then.
No, it's true. It's true. But
Parker's a grifter, but I can't tell you why he's a grifter. He just is. He's just a grifter.
Dude, if I had a computer in front of me in order to
Haley.
pull up audio like you do, have a soundboard in front of you, I don't
have a
pull up
soundboard.
clips.
Haley, thank you for the $5. Joy with the $2. Thank you.
No,
Love you
soundboard.
with the $2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sammy with the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Brad with the $5 again. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Get some W's for them in the comment section. Timothy with $100 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Get some W's for Timothy in the comment section right now for keeping the good work, Parker. Thank you so much, Timothy. I really appreciate it. Anna, thank you for the $15. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Can we get some W's for Anna in the comment section right now? My condolences to you. Absolutely. Lori, thank you so much. I appreciate the $10 as well. Thank you. Go ahead.
So,
hey, real quick, I'm sorry, we're gonna move back and go back to what Parker said, but I just have to call this out. W's in the chat for Darius, who sent a $5 donation, and I'm not even gonna read what he said. I'm just gonna, hey, Captain, have you ever told someone that has anyone ever told you you sound Black?
no.
Okay.
Why?
Because that's not a thing. Literally, I've had people tell me before, you sound white, right? Speaking directly to the dialect that I use, again, while I'm code switching, because it's a thing, right? And so the reason why I bring that up, and again, Darius, thank you for the $5, but like he brings that up, and that's a great point. It's a way for Black people to blend in where white people never, ever, ever, ever have to worry about that. But anyway, back to the point. You were saying that Parker's disingenuous, but you've shown yourself to be super disingenuous because you can't actually bring anything to the table that he does. And even his appeal to emotion. And I would say it's brave for him to, put himself on Front Street and share his experience with his grandmother, because, there's 4.8 thousand people hanging out here right now. And there's bad faith actors like yourself who try to weaponize him actually sharing any personal experiences. So for you to call that disingenuous, well, first and foremost, you're wrong. But secondly, that's just disingenuous. You came up here because you thought you had something on Parker, and he's dog walked you this entire time.
There's the gaslighting.
And now you're just
right
sputtering. You're just sputtering.
There was no gaslighting. He just said the facts. And also, Levy, thank you for the $2. And by the way, anyone in the comment section that is saying like black people need to get a grip and that they're quote unquote too used to being ghetto need to shut the fuck up and get banned. Anyone is saying that in the comment section is fucking gross. It's actually fucking gross. Anyone
That's
saying that
wild.
needs to get fucking banned. That's disgusting.
That's wild.
That's fucking wild. Yeah. And go for it, Captain America.
And Parker, to be specific, this is the type of culture that Donald Trump has bred, right? Like
Yeah.
people are comfortable with saying and doing these things because of Donald Trump.
Exactly. And that's the culture that he was saying was so much better because we get to call out disingenuous actors when you don't call out Donald Trump, who's a disingenuous actor.
So there was no problem with immigration as well. There was no problem.
What type of
with the
pivot?
economy.
What?
There was no problem. I mean, like you wanted ideology.
Pivot that, man.
All
Okay,
talking
let's talk about it. Let's
points,
talk
like,
about it then. Like, what about immigration? Can you name one way in which immigration is harmful to our society?
I don't know. Look at the UK right now.
What about the UK?
What about the UK?
Yeah.
I don't know. All of their elected officials are not from that country.
That's not true. Can you give me a single source indicating that? And also, why would that be wrong?
Just go look up all of the elections.
Also,
that
can you
happened in the
name
past
one
year.
elected official in the UK?
No.
Exactly.
You want me to
That's
look
so
it up?
hilarious, dude. You
I
just
can
said,
pull it up
can you
on
look at the
Google.
UK? And actually, in the UK, 16.8% of representatives, right, are foreign born.
16.8% of all elected officials. How about mayors?
That's elected officials, you idiot.
You would be including all elected officials. How about just the mayors? What percentage of just mayors?
I would have to go find that information.
Right.
Would you like to indicate any evidence that, they're like everyone in the everyone? Like, come on.
Have you,
bro.
have you not watched the news?
I have watched the news. Apparently you haven't.
Riots, killings, everything going on. over
Yeah,
there.
like by people that were pardoned by Donald Trump.
The number one name is Muhammad in the UK now.
That's the most common name in the world, but
Yeah, literally.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. And then divide that across countries that are not typically Muslim.
What does that have to
Wait,
do
I'm
with
sorry. What does that have to
anything?
do? What's wrong with the most common name being Muhammad?
It's just not typical. It's an indicator to show the different.
What do you mean not
Wait,
typical?
society.
Apparently, wait, if it is the most common name, then it is typical, you idiot.
Don't.
What are you
don't-
saying?
Again,
What are you
being
saying?
Disingenuous. Now
You're
being
disingenuous. You're saying it's not
That's
typical, but it's the
wild.
most common name.
It's the
What the
most
fuck are you
common
talking
name.
about? What type of insane
Is-
bullshit is that?
Is it the most common name in Saudi Arabia or is it the most common name in the UK? Was
The
it
most common. You
name?
just said it was the most
but-
common name in the UK. That's what you just said.
Now it is, and what's the reason?
Wait, oh, but you just said that it was bad because it's not typical. But then you just acknowledged that it was the most common name. So no names are typical in the UK.
You are again being disingenuous.
No, I'm not.
You're playing stupid. Like you know exactly where I'm driving to, and
And
you are
specifically, it's just boy's
just
name. By the
winding
way.
around.
It's just boy's name, by the way. Just clarifying.
Right.
And it's barely more than Noah. Like, come on,
But why is it even?
because there's a lot of people named Mohammed. Like, what's the issue? Dude,
Who-
only
what-
16.8% of the UK is
what-
foreign born.
What culture?
Only
normally
16.8%
names
of the
their
UK
kid
is foreign
Muhammad?
born, and he has such an issue with that.
You want to play with like the demographics? Like, does the black culture in America name their kid Muhammad? Does the white culture in America name their kid Muhammad? Does
It would be
the Indian
Muslims
culture?
typically name their
Right.
kids
So that
Muhammad.
means you have to have a.
And
Wait,
and
I'm sorry. Do
also
you have an
black-
issue with
black
Muslims entering the
people-
country?
And I was just about to say, black people and white people can be Muslims. To Parker's point,
True.
What country's origin? What color are they? That they're typically Muslim? Are they white countries? Are they
What?
Western countries?
Wait,
Are
dude,
Western countries?
Wait,
typically
why does it
Muslim?
matter what their race is? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's just a demographic, friend. Like I wasn't making.
Why
an
does that
assertion.
matter to you, though?
but it's
What-
a
I'm
religion.
proving
You're
a
trying to
point.
drive to like a country of origin, but the thing is that people practice that religion all around the world. All around the world. And yeah, someone just tagged me with a great comment. I mean, Muhammad Ali. I mean, like that's the
He
easiest
changed his
layup.
name. His actual name was Cassius Clay,
He did.
right?
He chose to be Muhammad Ali in America as a black man. Yes, Muhammad Ali. He chose Muhammad as a black man in America. So
his religion.
yeah, because of his religion. Exactly, bud.
You just proved our point.
Did I?
Yeah,
You literally did.
Well, I'm sorry. I have a question. What's wrong with people who are Muslim coming to the country?
There's the ideological point. The U.S. is not a Muslim country.
No one said it is. And
What?
even if Muslims come to the country, it doesn't make them a Muslim country.
Not a Muslim country.
It's not a Muslim country currently, right? There are Muslims that live in the country, but to
Apparently
say
it
that
is
they're
now.
wait, it's also not a Christian country. Okay, it is a secular country. Okay.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Oh, is it?
Yes.
It's secular.
Yes.
It's always been secular.
Yes.
Wait, just saying it hasn't always been secular doesn't change anything. And also, the U.S. is a secular
but
country.
It had the U.S. has always been secular. It was literally founded on being secular.
Mm-hmm. Separation of church and state.
They literally fled England because of religious persecution, and they wove it into the Constitution. To Parker's point,
I mean, tell me.
I have a question. Would you be
why?
okay with white Muslims coming to our country?
I don't have a problem with any Muslims. Doesn't matter what color they are.
Then why were you
Like-
saying it was an issue that the UK's #1 ranked name for boys was Muhammad?
It has to do with cultural homogeneity.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you want cultural homogeny?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what is cultural homogeny?
It's when members of a culture in a society agree on the same core values, and Islam is
So like for example, like
to
what are
Christianity.
actually let's ask him this question. What are America's
Judaism,
core values?
whatever. America's core values.
Yeah.
America.
American culture has typically been a nation of Christians. It was founded by
That's not
what,
true.
Protestants. Yes.
No,
That's not true
one of
either.
America's core values is being secular. Try again.
It really
and
wasn't.
Again, even some of the founding fathers were atheists. So
Show me a documentation that says America was founded as a secular nation.
Yeah, it's in the
Historically.
Constitution. It's in the Constitution.
just
Separation
covered
of
that.
church and state. Actually, most of
That
the founding
doesn't-
fathers were deists.
yeah, Parker, I don't think he's listening.
He's not.
I don't think
We
that defends your
literally
point.
just said that.
I don't think that defends your point whatsoever.
It does.
What?
Can you name
Separation of church and state. does
now
not mean
name
it's a
some of the
secular
core American values? I'm waiting.
core American values.
Mhm.
Just values that align with the founding members of society,
Such as?
such as Western ideology,
Such as?
No.
such as go look up all the differences between Western.
Wait, I'm
and
asking
Eastern
you. What is it?
ideology.
Wait. You. What is it? Name these values.
How women are treated, what you do in a
Sexism. Got it.
Yeah. You want to talk
Classism.
about sexism in Islam? Okay.
Wait. America was founded on racism, sexism, and classism, and it was woven into the Constitution, and it still lives today. That's American values.
Okay.
Those
What's
are the
Sharia?
core-
What's Sharia law?
Wait, no one's disputing that we disagree with Islam. We disagree with Christianity and Islam, especially Christians that want to utilize Christianity in the context of our government to force us to act in accordance with Christianity. And we disagree with Christians doing it. We disagree with Muslims doing it. We disagree with any religion doing it because we believe in secularism. We believe in
Listen,
a secular
you're also-
society.
Your
So again,
whole-
wait. Let me
you're attacking me.
do this for you
You
because
are-
apparently you don't know core American values in the United States. So I'll tell you, the rule of law, our Constitution, our democracy, right? Those are 3 core American values. Donald Trump literally destroys every single one of those. He destroys the rule of law, he
Yep.
destroys our Constitution,
Yep.
and he destroys right the democratic processes. We could also reference our
Yep.
court system, right? Due process rights.
Mhm.
We can reference plenty of things.
You're
Now, do you
deviating
want to
from the
talk
point.
about any of those? Because all of those Donald Trump undermines.
You're deviating from the point, and the only thing you can
No,
do
I'm
is
not. This is
attack
the
Donald
exact
Trump.
point. You said core American values. These are core American values, and Donald Trump is undermining every single one of them.
Yeah, I think that you deviated from the point hard on that one. You took like a hard right.
That's
hard
not
left in
deviate-
your
that's literally directly addressing the point. That's because you just don't want to address what I said. You're trying to
Yeah.
you're
No,
trying to
it's
act like
not.
I was pivoting or something when I directly addressed the point.
But how did Donald Trump enter the equation?
Do you
Well, why
understand
does
we're
Donald
having a
Trump-
comparison? Why do you support Trump? Of which candidate you support? You said that Donald Trump's ideology is more in line with core American values. How does Donald Trump come into that conversation? Huh. Maybe because you said his ideology was better and it was more in relation to core American values. You're a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. This conversation, do you even remember what was happening?
Do you again know what like neighbors that agree with and don't agree with, like how they treat each other and what that does to a country? That was
Yeah.
my
So
point.
are you saying in America we treat each other with compassion and dignity?
I think that if you go look up the statistic that Miami has the most cultural diversity and is also has the least participation rate in volunteerism is indication.
Wait, correlation causation fallacy. You're just saying because two
No.
associated variables are correlated, that means that one caused the other?
No.
And also,
it's actually
where did you see that Miami has the
sociologically
highest level of
proven.
diversity?
Go look it up.
Okay.
Actually, cite your source.
Go look it up.
Where? Look it up where? Give a direct source. Instead
Go
of
pick
us,
another city that it's
like
Miami.
us
I'm pretty
running
sure.
and chasing some like random. So, oh, it's so random.
It's New Jersey. Jersey
That
City
makes
in New
sense.
Jersey.
Well,
Where'd you
maybe
get
from a
that?
couple
Actually
years ago.
makes
Maybe it was
sense.
from a couple years ago.
That's why I said what source. You want us
Um,
run in circle to find something.
Yeah, here's another source. It says Houston, Texas, number 1, number 2, Jersey City, number 3, New York City, number 4, Dallas, number 5, Los Angeles, number 6, Gaithersburg, Maryland, Silver Spring, Maryland, Arlington, Texas, Long Beach, California, and Chicago, Illinois. None of those are Florida, are Miami, Florida.
It must have been a couple years ago. I was looking at it then.
Or
I'll
you
go back
must,
a few years. I don't see that at all.
You must have just pulled it out your bum.
Yep.
It still doesn't change.
It does.
If
It
that is
literally
not-
does. It literally does.
No, it
You
doesn't.
cited a fake source.
Okay, well,
Did
okay.
you think we weren't going to fact check that? Did you think we were just going to take it? He thought we were just going to trust him, bro.
He did.
Holy
Maybe.
smokes.
I don't know.
Oh
So I
my
cited the wrong city. It still doesn't take away from the fact that cultural diversity and volunteerism and the way that societies get together.
Oh, can
and
you
get
give me
along
any evidence
is not
that
100%.
diversity leads to less volunteering?
Use your brain.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, please. Please, just trust me.
If you don't
Trust
have
me,
the same values
please.
as your neighbor, you're going to get
Please.
along with them as well.
Dude, I have way more values in common with immigrants immigrating to the country than MAGA. Not even fucking close.
You should leave.
I don't even know.
No,
my
you should
neighbors.
leave.
Why are they coming here to begin with?
You should leave. You should leave. MAGA should get the fuck out of the country. We don't want you here.
Yep.
We don't want MAGA in this country. You guys undermine our core American values, the rule of law, our democratic values, our court system, our constitution, right?
Yep.
You're racist,
Apparently there's
bigoted
more
pieces
us
of
than you,
shit,
though.
right? Get the
Oh,
fuck
see,
out of the
yeah,
country.
the hate
MAGA
comes
needs to
out.
get the fuck out of the country. Get the fuck out. I'm serious. I'm sick of this bullshit. You are making this country a worse place, and you sit here and you blame it on immigrants? You said that this country has less volunteering because of immigrants? No, it's because of MAGA. You guys are simultaneously advocating for 420,000 children to be cut off of free school lunch and breakfast, right? Per
The
month.
hate will make you stronger.
2.5
Parker.
million people off of food stamps per month and over 10 million people off their health insurance. And you're saying that for some reason, MAGA individuals are going to be more likely to volunteer than immigrants? You're fucking insane. You are literally the ones advocating for less compassion for your other Americans. You are literally the ones advocating to undermine our core American values, not immigrants. Immigrants are way more patriotic than MAGA by far. Not even
And the
fucking close.
gaslighting.
No, that's not gaslighting. That's factual. I give
Let
you an
the
argument.
hate pour
Give me a
out,
response.
Parker.
Wait, no. Give me.
Those are
Give
the
me.
true colors. I
No,
was
no,
waiting
gi-
for you to do that.
Wait, no.
Thank you
Give me an
so
actual
much.
intellectual response
a
instead of just saying
great
I'm
night.
gaslighting. Give me an intellectual response. Did he leave?
He ran.
He fucking ran away. Instead of giving
fucking
me an
ran.
intellectual response to it, he just fucking runs away. Wow.
He was waiting for you to do that so he could run. Oh my!
What a fucking
God.
scaredy cat. What a runner. I'm serious though. I'm serious though. If he wants immigrants to get out of the country because he thinks that immigrants are making the country, right, like worse off in terms of volunteering and less in terms of our like core American values, well then he needs to get the fuck out of the country because he's literally supporting a guy who literally incited a violent insurrection to the Capitol, who called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, who said that he doesn't have to uphold due process rights in this country, who specifically literally passed an executive order recently that puts people in prison for a year for burning the American flag, which is a violation of the First Amendment according to the Supreme Court. undermines our court system by undermining the 34 convicted felonies that he specifically has, the felonies he was convicted of, him being held civilly liable of sexual abuse, the 60 plus courts that indicated no sufficient evidence to overturn the election in 2020, him undermining the 2020 election results, getting over 70% of the Republican Party to believe the election was stolen with no fucking evidence. That is antithetical to the core values of this country. And if you can't see that, well, then you're a fucking idiot. Seriously, get the fuck out of the country. MAGA needs to get out. MAGA needs to get out. Based upon that same
Also,
argument.
he made being homeless a crime. So
literally. Literally. It's insane. Corin, thank you so much. We really appreciate the $10. Thank you for not being a grifter. Thank you so much. Katrina, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Leslie, thank you for the $5. Thank you. And apparently, one of the founding fathers said that we are not a Christian nation.
yes.
Yeah,
They
literally said, quote unquote, we are not a Christian nation.
Literally.
Libby, thank you for the $10.
Attica.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They said, I'm Ethiopian, Dominican, disabled, and volunteered 300 plus hours just in high school. Ray, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here's some W's for Stray in the comment section right now, as well as the $50. Thank you so much for working hard, even though you're not feeling well. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Stray. Give me some W's for Stray in the comment section right now. Thank you. And you get some people to think, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Milwaukee Atheist over on YouTube sent a 5, and who called out exactly what you said. Go look up the Treaty of Tripoli. Like, that's where it was. I think it's pronounced Valerie. I'm sorry, I know I'm messing up your name, but thank you for the 258. I'll send you a direct message to reply what you're saying, but absolutely. Corey, thank you for the 5. The bitch don't know about you. Rachel, thank you for the 1. They never talk about Christian nationalists. And thank you for the 10. And you sent it twice. Exactly. They have no idea about Muslims and anything along those lines, or the Great Replacement Theory. Thank you, Ann, for the 10. Carla, thank you for the 10. Said kicking ass and taking names. And also Dale, thank you for the 5. Yes, it was he pulled it from his bum.
Matt, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That was from the last. Local warming, but overall cooling effect on the climate per unit. That's actually amazing information to hear. Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Jay with the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Feisty with the $10. Thank you. Owen with the $5. Thank you. Water, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate all the kind words. Thank you. Chris with the $2. Thank you. Erica with the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Serendipity, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Good to W's for them in the comment section right now. Laura, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. And Shay, thank you for the $2. Thank you. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. People are saying spicy Parker because I'm sick.
You know, every time I worry about you, you turn it up to another level. Like I came in and I'm like, is he okay? And you're like in there cooking.
I do feel better today than I felt yesterday. I do feel like tired, and honestly, like, you know, like I even though I'm tired, I'm like, I just feel so much of a push to do it that I can't even hold back. But yeah, I still do feel sick.
When I saw you were on.
Yeah, honestly. You know, yeah, today has not been the greatest. I definitely like, you know, especially like before I even got online, like I literally was like barely able to get out of bed, to be totally honest. So it's genuinely like being on live, you know, to some degree does help me, right? Especially when I can speak. Yesterday was really hard because it was my throat. Like I just literally can't speak when my throat feels like that, but my throat feels a bit better today. So it still kind of hurts, but you know, it's I'm able to like actually speak and like engage where it doesn't like hurt so bad where it's like I'm like, you know, every 2 seconds. Like yesterday was so painful. Today's mainly like
I saw you with the ice and the tea and like the different things. So
W Marge in the comment section.
Exactly.
W Marge.
Gotta listen to the ladies.
Absolutely. Yo, what's up? How are you?
Thank you for the 10 on YouTube.
Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Valkyrie, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $10. Thank you, Valkyrie. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Valkyrie. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's go on to the next person.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
31.
Do you support Donald Trump? You said what? Yeah. Why do you support Donald Trump?
Yes. I support him because of the people that he brought in his cabinet. Like, for example, like Stephen Miller and Pete Hegseth.
Oh, holy shit!
Stephen Miller is literally like a white nationalist.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah,
Are
me
you a
either.
Schnazi? Dixon, are you a white nationalist?
No. So, and that's the thing. No, and no, I'm not. And that's the reason that you guys like steamroll every like Trump supporter, because a lot of Trump supporters, they can't articulate why is it that they voted for him. Because like, I mean, if you look at it policy wise, like economics, he's an L, right? He cozies up to, a certain lobby,
Hey,
these
but
kind of things.
can
All
we,
lobbies actually.
before you go
right?
too far though, can you just
But it's
explain
gonna-
why you said Stephen Miller though? Because that's kind of wild. Because again, Stephen Miller is a self-admitted white nationalist. Why'd you say him? Also, there's been some conspiracy theories, not conspiracy theories, but some reports that Pete Hegseth has connections with white nationalists as well due to the tattoos on his chest. And it's kind of weird that you named just those two.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's kind of like a blanket term. Would you allow me to explain?
Sure.
Okay. So, I mean, in a series of syllogisms. So here, John Stewart once said, he said that the black woman is the one that has most at stake at the vote. Do you agree with that? I agree with that.
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, the black women are the most marginalized group. Well, you can go deeper than that, but just on a base level, black women are absolutely marginalized. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. And the thing, so now the next point is, so you wouldn't hold it against her if she voted in order to decrease the chasm in privilege between her and, let's say, a white man.
That's not what black women vote for.
Right?
That's not what black women vote for.
Let's say this.
Hey, Dixon, I don't know if you can't hear me or what. Dixon, you're cutting out. I don't think you can hear me.
No, I can hear you fine.
Okay, that's not what black women vote for. Black women
how about now? Is this better?
Sure. Black women don't vote to decrease. Yes. Black women don't vote to decrease the chasm between them and the top of the patriarchal system. Black women literally vote to uplift and push forward progression in multiple ways because they understand that a lifting tide lifts all boats. And if you take care of the most marginalized among us, then everyone does better. So black women aren't looking to improve just their lot in life. They're looking to improve everyone's lot in life. So that doesn't apply.
Okay, so you kind of just said pretty much the same thing in like a little bit more verbose way.
No, because you're
like,
saying
for example,
it in a selfish way, and I'm saying that's not the intention of black women at all.
It's not selfish at all. Like, for example, if their civil rights are being abused, right, and they vote for policies that elevate their civil rights to the equal of, let's say, a white man, right, that's not selfish. Is it? Because then everybody gets that privilege. I completely agree with that. You and I are in a complete agreement. Now, as a white man, right, I am a selfish voter. And when you look at Trump's policies, right, not really his policies, but really like the people behind him, privilege is a zero-sum game. So if somebody else gets more privilege, then I lose privilege. I also want to fuck Parker in the ass.
Okay, you're just trolling?
Weirdo. No, he's a white nationalist. He's a weirdo white nationalist.
Why would you just randomly say
I'm
that?
actually
I'm
actually like a Latino dude. I'm actually a Latino dude and I fucking hate Trump. I'm a lefty.
That doesn't mean that you're not white just because you're Latino. Latino isn't a race and you're weird.
That was really weird. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. That was so random. I feel like that's never happened to me before, like that late into a conversation.
And like fully into a conversation as well.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck? Let's go on to the next person, everyone. Only set a guest request if you meet the set of criteria listed on the screen. We are just looking for some debates. I'll probably be able to get like 1 or 2 more debates in for today, and then I'll probably get off for everyone off tonight. As always, if you do want to support me, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat. And while Santana's on the live, make sure to support Santana as well.
And a lot of times people have been saying, "No, Santana, are you going live after Parker?" Normally I would say no, but I think I got an hour or so in me, so I'm gonna go live after you get off.
Yes, I get to raid Santana. Let's go. We're raiding Santana today, everyone, on YouTube and on TikTok. So after this debate, we'll do one more debate, and then we'll send everyone over to Santana stream. That's great. That's amazing. Let's go. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
What's your birth year?
February 2007.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
Well, I support him because he's going to get rid of all the DACA immigrants, and I think that it will be good for the
What does
economy.
DACA stand for?
Well, I know it means like you were brought into the country, like the parents were from like a foreign country and they gave birth in the United States. Is that what it is?
Or brought here when they were a kid, right? And it is the case that they were given legal immigration status.
Well, I think that they're really harmful for the economy, and like I can hear myself a little bit. So
How are they
like,
how is it harmful to the economy?
Well, I read an article that said that it could cost states like billions of dollars, like estimated $400 billion. Like the threats of DACA immigrants could cost each state like $460 billion.
You're lying. Get the fuck off my live.
No.
Give me one source for
can
that.
show you-
$450 billion per state.
Okay.
Do you even know how much $450 billion is?
Yes. Let me show you the article. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
Can you? Okay, it is from www.americanprogress.org.
What's the title?
Article. It's new threat. DACA cost states billions dollars. It's a pretty old article, but you know it's still noteworthy to take a look at.
A new threat to DACA could cost the federal government $460 billion in lost GDP over the next decade. So it's a threat to DACA.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying
This guy
DACA
has to
helps
be a
the
troll.
economy and that a threat to DACA would harm the economy.
Has to be a troll.
Well,
They literally, in the article you're referencing, it says estimated annual GDP loss from removing DACA workers. This idiot. You have got to be trolling. There's no way you just said that.
Parker, you gotta read the whole thing.
Yeah,
before
I
you
did.
assume. Okay, dude. What the fuck, man? I was trolling.
Okay.
Fucking knew it.
Let's go on the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the screen, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Jacqueline, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it literally was the crickets.
I love Parker and Santana.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. Amber with a $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Amber. And Cal, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. Let's go on to the next person. This will be the last debate for today. Everyone, if you're on YouTube, can you hit that thumbs up? Everyone, I'd really appreciate if you hit that thumbs up. How many likes are we at currently on YouTube, everybody? How many likes are we currently at? And Zinda, thank you so much for the subscription on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 33.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, sure.
If you could go back in time and you could either vote for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Honestly, I would vote for you and Santana. Fuck.
All right, let's go to the
Guys,
next person.
listen. seriously, we got one more debate left. If you're a troll or if you're not a Trump supporter, get out of the box. We're really trying to get a debate. Please respect Parker's boundaries, especially tonight. You must be 18. You have to be a Trump supporter, and you have to be in the United States. Pretty simple. And if you come up here, guess what? I got mob powers, and I will block you. Parker won't, because Parker's nice. I will block the shit out of you. I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious.
Saray, thank you for the $20. Thank you so much, Saray. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday in the morning, like when I first got on, I was straight blocking people. I think I blocked like 15 people, like at least yesterday. Yo, what's up, to you? Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the screen. If you're on YouTube, everyone hit that thumbs up. You have to close out of the chat to hit that thumbs up. We have 1,500 likes. Let's try to get to 2,000 before we end it for today, everyone. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. Let's go on to the next person, everybody. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. And also in general, I'd recommend everyone to go check out my YouTube channel, everyone. I've been putting a lot of effort and stuff into that. So I would really appreciate if you go check it out. We do 3 posts every single day for normal videos, and then I also post a short. I know.
Holy shit, that's a lot. I don't think people understand how much that is.
Yeah, that is a lot. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the screen, everyone. Parker, you blocked my comments. I didn't understand why. You're currently in the comments. 1. 2 is really this. If that was true, that must have been a mod. And maybe it was on a different account or something. That must have been like an accident if you don't know the reason. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what's up?
Hello? Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen.
This is the 3rd time this guy's coming up. Jimmy's Pizza. Are you a Trump supporter? Hey, guess what? You may be or you may not be, but you're not requesting up again because now you're blocked.
Oops. Let's go to the next person, everyone. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What's good, bro? I'm 18.
What's your birth year?
I don't know.
Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria on the screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Let's go to the next person, everyone. Only send a guest request if you meet that set of criteria listed on the screen.
There we go.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hold on. 32.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah, I would say I support him as much as I am anti-left wokeism.
Ooh,
If you could go back in time and you could either vote for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, who would you vote for?
Donald Trump.
For sure. What is woke? Can you define woke?
No, Parker. He said wokeism.
Yeah, what is wokeism? Yeah.
I would just say it's on a broad spectrum an indoctrination of idealism. Excuse me. I speak with I got a bad fucking speech because I got a big denture in, but
You're good, don't worry.
ideologies that are forced down the throat of others, and then if we don't follow to them, now we're fascists, we're bigots. When the plain definition of what they're doing is fascism. So I mean, in the plain scale of what the left is. Now there's
how are we forcing
particular
stuff down the throats of others?
Okay, so I mean, the perfect ideal is the creator for Facebook. What's the dude who made Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
So as all these things were going on, he had pressure from the which he went on the Rogan podcast and kind of whistleblowed about it, about the Biden and Harris administration and how they were trying to tend to what was allowed to be posted as true and what was not allowed to be posted as true. There's certain things that are now considered hate speech that Jordan Peterson, warned us about.
Before we move on to the next thing, in terms of what you just brought up, there was no forcing mechanism on behalf of the government to force people to do anything. It was literally just the government saying, "Hey, could you please take off vaccine misinformation that kills people? Thank you."
Yes, that's typically where it starts, but then it starts into gender pronouns, controlling free speech.
Oh, got it. Wait,
Hey,
do you
real
have,
quick
do you have
before
pronouns?
you go too far.
Yeah, do you have pronouns?
Do I have pronouns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a
What are
he,
your pronouns?
a dude.
No, what are your pronouns?
He.
Okay, so you have pronouns. So then, are you forcing that on other people because they have to have pronouns?
No, I don't force anything on other people. I just don't force people to lie.
So you wouldn't force people to have certain pronouns, right?
Anybody can call themselves what they want, but you can't control my speech legally through it.
No one's controlling your speech and saying
No,
certain
but there was
pronouns.
a push for it, and this is where
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was. This is how these things start, and then, but so I mean, if we want to
Who
go,
passed the law about pronouns?
if we want to go on,
Who passed the law about pronouns?
okay, let me go to. I have to because I didn't even mean to get on this topic here. But
I have another question for you as well, though, because you mentioned Mark Zuckerberg.
yes.
How do you feel about Mark Zuckerberg getting caught on the hot mic telling Donald Trump he didn't know what number he wanted him to lie about as far as the amount of money that Meta was going to invest in the United States?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of corruption up there, brother.
But you understand that one of the richest men on earth at the White House literally got caught on a hot mic telling Donald Trump, I didn't know what you wanted me to lie about.
Yeah, I mean, if you can share that,
You don't think that's a problem?
if you can share that with me and in context, then I would look at it.
Donald Trump asked Mark Zuckerberg how much was Meta going to be investing in the United States, and Mark Zuckerberg said 600 billion up until 2028.
Mhm.
And then later, Mark Zuckerberg didn't realize that his mic was still on. He leaned over to Donald Trump and said, I didn't know the number that you wanted me to say. I hope the answer was okay. And Donald Trump was like, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so what are you saying? There's like corruption in politics? Is this something new?
What I'm saying is Mark Zuckerberg lied to everyone for Donald Trump and as far as making stuff up.
I don't know, because we saw different.
For anyone that just said, because I just saw someone said I just made that up. Cool. I didn't. I was gonna make a video about this, but it's literally right here. 1 second.
Is it?
Would you say over the next few years?
Oh gosh. I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28 in the U.S. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's significant.
That's a lot. Thank you, Mark. It's great to have you.
So,
Hold on. So at the end, he leans over, and you can hear it softly, but because he was still on the hot mic, and then you can also see him read his lips, and it says, "I hope that was okay. I didn't know what number you wanted me to say."
Yeah, I heard this too earlier. Yeah, that's literally him lying for Trump.
okay.
Yep.
And Trump like pushing him into saying certain things.
Yep.
Okay. So Oregon also pushing, and I didn't have all this, so I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit, okay? Because I didn't have all this prepped on here, because this wasn't even the conversation.
He's looking for a law that was being passed about pronouns.
No, so I'm looking for the start of it. I truly believe that this transgender wave of media is outblown. How many?
What do you mean this transgender wave of media? What does that even mean?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So what is the percentage of people that are transgender?
Less than 1%.
Why is it such a huge topic in politics?
Tell us.
Because Donald Trump spent
Trump is the one bringing it up.
$215 million on anti-trans acts.
Literally, and the Democrats spent $0. They spent $0 at all.
it's a push. Number one, they push against children's.
Wait, no, hold on. The people that are talking about this are conservatives. They're the ones that want to make everything about this. No fucking teacher is pushing being gay or being trans on children. That's literally manufactured.
No, okay, so
what's actually being pressured onto children is being straight and being cis.
Wrong.
That's what's pushed onto children. That's what's forced onto children. And that's what children specifically are indoctrinated to like literally believe. Right.
No.
Secondly, we can also point to people like indoctrinated to be Christian. And I don't think that you would say that that would meet your set of criteria.
Being indoctrinated to be Christian.
It was forced down the throats of like children. I mean, I grew up going to church.
Okay. Well, we're getting off on a
Bible study, Veggie Tales, all of it.
Oh, I kind of like Veggie Tales.
I think we're in a little bit.
It was Christian though. You know,
I didn't even know. I didn't even know Veggie Tales was Christian. I just remember it being vegetables.
It was subliminal.
I literally don't remember anything about VeggieTales other than they were like smiling vegetables. Like I actually don't remember anything from it, and they would play it at my church.
So as a conservative, I think the main points.
Think about what you just said, Parker. They
I
played.
know.
It at
Well,
your
I mean,
church.
they played at the church, but I didn't even think it was Christian. Like I didn't even like my brain didn't even
Now
go
we're
off of thinking
skewing
it was
off
Christian.
topic. I would say, as a conservative, the main points were children, minors having surgeries or being pushed hormones in them that would have irreversible effects, looked as child abuse. That would be one of the main things the Republican Party was worried about.
Wait, what was child abuse?
To transition a child from one sex with hormone blockers to another, chemically castrating.
Wait, you don't wait. At the level in which you get puberty
What?
blockers, that's not chemical castration.
How?
You're actually that's completely wrong. You understand that different drugs have different effects based upon the dosages you use. So the dosage that you're saying is relevant for chemical castration isn't even fucking close to the dosage specifically that is applicable for puberty blockers. And by the way, cis children get puberty blockers, right? That doesn't change your sex to get puberty
Also, those
blockers.
surgeries aren't happening with those kids.
Yeah, those aren't surgeries.
Like that's
puberty
not an
blockers
actual thing.
are reversible, and puberty will undergo as soon as you stop the puberty blockers.
Yeah,
You're thinking about the transgender mice.
No, I think you should do more research on that. They won't stop. I mean, if you do it your whole entire childhood, it is not just completely irreversible. Now, number two, there's a reason why
Would you at least concede under your view that it's mostly reversible?
there are some reverse effects to getting off
Is it mostly reversible?
No, I wouldn't say
No?
mostly.
Okay, what source do you have that it's not mostly reversible?
I mean, I would have to pull up. Yeah, how much time do you have, or do you want to move on to the next
No,
subject?
we'll talk to someone else if you'd like to in the meantime. Like I want you to go find that source. I would love for you to go find that. I'll give you as much time as you need. I'll stay on until you do. I'm serious.
Parker said he
I'm
got
extending
time
the
today.
live. Yeah, I'm extending the live just because I want to see that source. So while you find that source, we'll talk to someone else in the meantime. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support Santana while he's here, everybody. Make sure to do that. Bianca, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Jamie, thank you for the $5. Thank you. And Love You with the $2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Dana, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $3. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's get the next person up here. Alrighty. Let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Nathan, how old are you? I love this, Parker. Well, don't worry. We're here. We're here to stay. You know what? I was rewatching some of the Charlie Kirk debate clips, and I was like, dude, why did I stop doing this?
Okay.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
Yeah, do you support Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
I'm from Afghanistan, and I think that he will help Taliban to get out of Afghanistan. I think. I'm not sure.
Wait. So you're not a U.S. citizen, you said?
I am a U.S. citizen, but I'm originally from Afghanistan.
Oh, you're originally from Afghanistan. Okay. And you said you want what?
I think Trump will help Taliban get out of Afghanistan, but I'm not sure about that.
So how is Trump going to get the Taliban out? He literally gave them more power by signing the agreement with the Taliban to give them 5,000 members back, along with specifically him pulling out. So that actually gave the Taliban more power.
I think Biden did that.
No,
No, that was
Trump.
actually Trump.
And he invited them to Camp David on 9/11.
How you prove that?
Because Trump signed the agreement himself and then bragged about it. I can show you if you'd like.
Yeah.
Deal with Taliban. I got you. This is from The Hill. The title is Trump's deal with the Taliban set the stage for the Afghan collapse.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Also, just to follow up, if you want to find the article about Donald Trump inviting the Taliban to Camp David, you can look up the New York Times, how Trump planned to secretly meet with the Taliban, came together and fell apart. So there's that. Sorry.
Okay, so some of the things that are reversible, if stopped early, breast growth and facial hair. Prevented while on blockers, menstrual and voice deepening. Usually depends on.
What was your source?
Rebounds. I'll get to the source. Usually rebounds.
But before you read it off, I'd love to hear the source first.
Okay, because I have to ask this bitch for a source.
You mean ChatGPT? Are you using ChatGPT?
I told you I was going to cheat on this. If you want to put on a subject I'm not talking about.
Ask this bitch for a source.
I'm like, what?
Like, what did ChatGPT do to you? Like, what are we even doing? Matt Scrabble, thank you for the 5. My Baptist school friends would frequently get me to watch VeggieTales in an effort to guys.
I don't even remember any of the contents.
Bro, I'm telling you, it was like, yes, they were in a young Parker's brain trying to get you to worship Jeebus.
Yeah, I was like low-key not even sentient when it was happening. I was like 8 years old. I had no clue. I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously I was sentient. I just don't remember any of the context of VeggieTales other than like literally smiling veggies. Like that's all I remember. I didn't even remember that it was religious. Like I didn't even think about that. Like not once did that cross my mind until it was said on the stream.
Yeah. Did it give you a source, Jess? Or Jesse?
Yeah, it's Columbia EDU.
When it gave you that source, can you click on the link? Because a lot of times the links don't even work.
Yeah, and then tell us the title of that page once you get to it. Because then I'll be able to look it up.
Ella, thank you for the 5.
The one I'm looking at is on it's actually goaskAlicecolumbia.edu.
What?
Go ask Alice?
.columbia.edu/answers to questions puberty blockers reversed.
Libby, thank you for the 20. Yes, they always use GPT, always. Like that's their go-to. I prefer DeepSeek, but you know, that's me.
Hey, if you got a better source when you're on the spot on the subject, you're not.
Oh my God. I cannot believe he cited this. You want to hear the first line? Dear reader,
please,
puberty blockers
Parker,
do just that. They block puberty from happening. However, this block is more of a pause. Once treatment stops, puberty usually occurs within 6 months, which is why they are considered reversible.
Bone density.
Yes.
What?
It says, however, more longitudinal research is needed to fully understand the impact that puberty blockers may have on the long-term bone health and fertility. All it's saying is that they need longitudinal studies in the long run, specifically that go over that. But that's not to say. Wait, they said this specifically. I'll read the whole thing. They said that said, just like any other drug, they may have some unintended side effects. However, more longitudinal research is needed to fully understand the impact that puberty blockers may have on long-term bone health and fertility. Saying there needs to be more studies in the very first place is not evidence that that like the research that we have right now is not good enough to say that like we should be able to use it. Like there could be long-term research and that type of longitudinal research in the long run for every drug, right? So like you would essentially argue that no drugs would we be able to use. Essentially no drugs would we be able to use if we use that standard.
So
no.
what you're saying, Parker, is that his source sucks.
Yeah, his source actually proves our point.
No, not really, but
Yeah, it does.
because it needs more study. But the idea of there's also the mental part that's irreversible as well, right? So psychology, that's an issue.
Repeat what you just said, sorry?
The psychology of it is an issue or no?
Like it would have positive psychological impacts.
Negative, positive? I mean, mostly have been negative.
It does have positive.
No, it hasn't.
It has positive.
No.
Wait, within the article that you just cited, it said that it's positive towards the psychological and mental health, like psychological
Long-term,
well-being.
short-term?
It says current research suggests that puberty blockers improve psychological well-being for transgender and gender diverse youth compared to the cisgender peers.
Long-term or short-term?
Wait, this is in the long run and short term.
What does the study show on suicidal rates?
Are you?
It says that they decline given the usage of puberty blockers.
Why are you having Parker teach you about your own source?
Yeah, it literally says lower lifetime rates of suicidality.
You asked me. You guys started down this road. I mean, I really came here to just that was one issue.
You started down this road. You said that a
I
majority.
wanted to talk about
You said a
genocide.
majority of the effects of puberty blockers are not reversible, which the very source that you cited indicated that they are reversible.
Depending on how long you take them.
What?
Depending.
It didn't say depending on how long. It actually didn't say that.
Well, I mean, if you do more research, I can sit here and search on a computer all we want. I mean, I can.
You're not good at that.
For that argument next time and have the facts. I just want to talk about genocide now. Now, Israel genocide on
The fuck is this pivot?
Wait, what did you just say?
He wants to pivot. He wants to pivot.
You wanted to pivot.
Well, you're the one who just pivoted. I mean, you actually, by the way, he's like, dude, I don't know why people on the left are the ones that bring this up all the time while he's the one bringing it up on the live stream.
Okay,
really ironic. That's like the most ironic thing ever is conservatives bringing up the point that they say that liberals are the ones only bringing up when the liberals didn't bring it up yet.
No, this is what it boils down to. Do you think a child's mind has developed enough to tell itself whether it needs to know if it needs puberty blockers or hormonal changes?
No, by themselves, they can't make that determination. They make that determination with their parents and medical professionals. They do not by themselves make those determinations. They make those determinations with medical professionals. And by the way, adults are not able to make that decision without medical professionals either. So like,
correct.
What's your point?
So if an adult was going to decide that they wanted to, and a medical profession was deciding that they wanted to give a child liquor because they felt that was okay, that's okay.
What
are you saying? No, what? No doctor would recommend liquor for children. What are you saying?
No, why do we have legal ages of consent for certain things?
It depends on what you're referencing.
Is your brain fully developed?
At
your
what point?
brain doesn't fully.
Your brain probably. I mean, how old are you?
Exactly.
I'm 32.
Okay, well, your brain is getting to the point where it's starting to be fully developed. Now,
It's probably
different dependent upon the
developed a little bit
individual. Wait, hold up,
down.
let me please speak. It's different depending on the individual. There is this common idea that it's around 25 years old, but that's actually like I've seen that's not necessarily true. It can be like a typical sort of a general thing. It is different based upon like gender too. Like it's different for men and women. Like women tend to have developed brains actually earlier than men do. Men tend to have their brains develop later on. But it is the case that for many individuals, it is the case that it can go well beyond the 20, right? 25. So it could be up to like 30, where it is the case that you have brain development within that capacity. And then there's also like social and emotional development within the brain that also occurs well into your 30s and 40s.
Right, which some of these hormonal, and some hormonal blockers have effect on those things as well. So
what?
They do. It's a fact. I mean, I don't know.
Wait,
I know. Cite your sources.
What puberty block? Wait, are you saying puberty blockers or hormone blockers?
testosterone, whichever way you want to go. Man becoming woman, woman becoming man.
He's so confused right
That's
now.
not how it works.
I'm not
brother.
confused at all.
Trans
You're
women
very
were always
confused.
women, and trans men were always men.
No, it's not. So when they're dug up
What?
in 1,000 years, they're gonna dig it up and say that's a trans man.
Wait, by the way, so I don't think that we can make a determination of gender because gender is sociological. Like, would you be able to determine their name? And because you can't determine their name based upon their biology, does that mean that their name is invalid?
So what you're saying is, yeah. So you've
Gender and sex
created a
are
new-
different, and gender
Yeah,
is sociological
we've
in nature.
created
Same
a
thing with your
new-
names.
Now we've created a new definition of gender.
What?
Wait, this is a
To
common
push-
usage.
To push an ideology and force it
Stop trying
down
to say
someone
the word.
else's
I'm not
throat.
forcing it on anyone's throat. Like, I'm literally just saying my position on the live. If
It's-
me forcing my position on others is just
Okay,
saying it on
let me
live, then
ask-
you're forcing it on the live as well.
Let me ask you this. Hypothetical, right? If Harris came into office and said, you will or be punished by hate speech to call people by whatever gender pronouns they want.
Didn't happen.
I said, this is a hypothetical. Would you vote for that?
What I
You
would
just
still
said
vote
they're
for over
already in
Trump. Yeah,
office.
like what?
No,
That's,
but
I mean, I would
that
heavily disagree with that
bill.
position, but like I would
Okay.
still vote for her over Donald Trump. Absolutely.
Okay, so that
Wait. Would you vote for, let's say, hypothetically speaking, if Donald Trump said that the 2020 election was stolen and he wanted you to go to the Capitol and fight like hell, and then he sent fake slates of electors to overthrow the will of the people while inciting a riot where people tried to unalive the vice president of the United States, screaming, "Hang Mike Pence," and they brought a gallows and they smeared shit on the Capitol walls. Hypothetically speaking, would you still support Donald Trump?
yeah.
You fucking suck. You
Because
suck.
I mean, I
You
still
suck.
look. I still support the black community, but I didn't support the riotings and raids that were
What?
manipulated by the left wing propaganda.
Sure, there's a huge difference between what happened in Minnesota. You want to talk about the property crimes. I'm rather talk about the fact that they literally tried to overthrow the government. Literally, they tried to overthrow the government. They tried to hang the president and senators, and they smeared shit on the Capitol walls while flying the Confederate flag inside of the Capitol. Those are not the same. Those aren't the same.
Confederate flag was part of mostly the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I hear you. They flew the Confederate flag
I don't know
inside of
anything
the
about
Capitol. This is the
Confederate
first
flag.
time that had ever been
Yeah.
done in U.S. history.
Yeah,
Sorry, Parker.
Confederates. Do you think they support Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Like people who are waving the Confederate flag today, are they more in
Okay.
support of Trump or Harris?
So there was a time where the North was mostly Republican and the South was more Democrat. And so I think the flag represents more than anything is the
That's not true.
southern states.
No,
Is that an
strategy
answer to my
thing,
question?
but that's not answering this question.
Yeah, what was my question?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's some extreme
That's
far
not Parker's
right.
question.
That's extreme far right. You don't have to be extreme to support Donald Trump.
That's not. Yes, you do. But
Yeah,
what's-
you
what's-
do.
That was
Because I mean,
Parker's
inciting a
question.
violent insurrection at the Capitol, supporting him even with that is definitely extreme. And that's just one of the things out of like fucking 15 I
Just
could mention.
one.
It is so extreme to support Trump. Like it's so indefensible.
Hold on, Parker. How are you feeling right now on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd probably say like a 7 or 8.
Okay, do the list. Go.
Okay, well, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual abuse. He bragged about walking into the changing rooms of girls in Miss TSA because he quote unquote owns the place to inspect them without consent. Or there was an 18-year-old that came out, said there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old. He said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. He said his daughter was voluptuous, which means curvy and sexually attractive. I could point to plenty of others, but we'll just start with those. He incited a violent insurrection at the Capitol.
Yeah, that's very good. You can talk facts. So he was convicted
He
civilly.
just told you all the horrible shit that Donald Trump
Are
did,
you
and
gonna
there's
listen?
more, bud. There's so much more.
I could keep
Yeah,
going,
listen.
by the way. I just stopped
So
for
what
your
is
sake.
what is one of the most common things for a rich man, male, African or white, to be falsely convicted of, and then it ended up being civilly conviction of any crime?
Holy shit. Are you about to be a grape apologist?
Is it not sexual?
Are you about to be a great?
And I also just want to ask him: does he think white Africans exist? Like, do you think white Africans exist?
Yeah.
Okay, so why would you say white or African?
African. You mean white or black? Is that what you're trying to say, bud?
No, I said white or African American. That's a white American or African American. You could have just came here from Europe 10 years ago. You could have just came here from Europe or from Nigeria 10 years ago.
Okay, technically there are white African Americans. Technically, people from South Africa, right, that are white, right, and they come to the United States. They're technically white African Americans. Technically, Elon is African American, right?
Right.
So, like,
exactly.
that's why there's a distinction. Yeah, that's why there's a distinction between the term Black American and African American.
Yes.
Yeah. So I put it on a whole broad spectrum where you can take away any of them: white, black, and American. Whether it's born and raised in America and white, born and raised in America and black, white came from Europe, black came from Africa, white came from Africa. I mean, covering your face like that doesn't do anything.
Every single human comes from Africa. Okay, regardless of your race, every single human comes from Africa.
In the ideology of evolution, yes.
Yes.
You're saying you believe in evolution.
What?
Yes, of course I believe in evolution.
So that we all.
Where are we going? What is happening?
That's just where he went.
Oh, wait, I'm
No,
sorry.
this is where you went.
Do you believe in evolution?
I believe it's all.
Are you ripping paper?
No, ripping paper. I got a pen in my hand.
Okay.
I believe there's too much to speculate.
Okay.
You say that.
Wait.
Evolution
Do you believe in aliens?
I would say there's a high probability.
Wait, hold up. Can you stop the noise that's in the background real quick? Like, what's that sound?
What this?
No, whatever.
No, it's like a ripping.
But yeah, stop.
There you go. You just did it again.
Oh, I'm going through my son's homework stuff and signing off.
Could you do that later?
Yeah.
Please. Also, real quick. Hey, Corey, this bitch don't know about Pangea. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead, Jesse.
Okay. I feel like we're just jumping off on tangents here.
You are like going 5 different directions
Let's
at one
go.
time, but
I want to ask you, like,
where we were.
wait, so do you believe in evolution? Hold up. Do you believe in evolution?
No.
No. Okay, so why? Wait, do you believe in genetic change over time? Like there being any type of change in genetics
Adaptation?
over time? Yeah. Do you believe in adaptation?
Yes.
Okay, so do you believe in microevolution?
I don't know enough to have a belief on that. No, I couldn't give you a definitive answer.
Okay, so you believe in adaptation to the environment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in natural selection? Like it's a description of the reality?
Just give me a better idea.
Okay, he doesn't know what that is. So okay, how about this? There's a change in different traits based upon adaptations, based upon the different environments that they exist in. That change over time compounds through the different generations. That's evolution. Literally, that's evolution. But it's over a long period of time.
Okay. I understand. And then?
That's literally it.
And what is the point of it? I mean, what are you getting at?
What I'm just demonstrating that evolution is true.
Okay. And I mean, I think there's just that's a speculation.
No, it's based on evidence. We have fossil records.
Fossil records.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, then I don't get into religious or evolution, atheist, because there's too many ways to speculate. You know how everything was created. I believe
there are Christians that believe in evolution.
Yeah, and and you asked me, do you believe in the adaptation of microbiology? And I said I'm not so sure.
I asked you if you believe in microevolution.
Yeah, right.
Because a lot of people will say they believe in microevolution, but not macroevolution. But the only distinction between micro and macro is time. So it's like if you believe in time and micro, you believe in macro.
I didn't fall into that category, right?
Yeah, I know.
So here and then okay, let's move on because here's just one where we won't get off on a tangent. So I appreciate your timing. So Roe versus Wade. I am one who is against abortion. I don't think that it is, as a father, I don't think it's her body, her choice. I think they're two separate beings. I believe that life starts at conception, and I believe that it is a genocide.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yep.
What's worse, right? Abortion in the past 40 years or the Holocaust?
Abortion in the past 40, well, that would be very, I don't know how many aborted babies have been in the past 40 years.
A lot.
How many?
A lot more
many?
than 12 million.
And then how many of the 12 million was propagated or not propagated? Like how factual is the 12 million?
What? Wait, are you talking about abortions or the Holocaust?
He's denying the numbers in the Holocaust
right now.
No, I'm definitely not denying the Holocaust. Fuck Hitler. Don't put me in that category.
Well, I'm sorry, the
So
12
are you
million
talking
number.
about abortion?
So, okay, if we're going to 12 million, then you would, and 12 million people.
12 million what, bud? Are you talking about the abortions or the Holocaust? Which one?
He's talking about 12 million people died in the Holocaust. I was questioning that accuracy and the source of that.
Holy fuck.
As time goes on, and right now, it would seem like, what would be your argument of when abortion is wrong? And I'll give you my answer.
When is the argument of when abortion is wrong? I think it's wrong after the point of sentience, right? In elective circumstances. But if you want to reference like abortion, I would just ask you, we would give you an argument based upon your position in terms of why you believe it's conception. Because the distinction between the position that Harris holds, right, is codification of Roe versus Wade, which means that it's federally protected prior to viability, and then after viability, it's left up to the states. Whereas Trump's position, it's left up to the states through the entirety of the administration.
Okay.
Or not administration, through the entirety of pregnancy.
So what was the viability when Roe versus Wade happened for a 50% chance?
What is the
what at what amount of weeks was the viability when Roe versus Wade happened in 1970? 28 to 30.
How many abortions have happened since
30 weeks. 28 to 30 weeks was.
Wait, repeat your question. I'm so sorry.
When Roe versus Wade was in 1970s, right? The age of viability was what?
Age of viability is like around 22 to 26 weeks right now.
No,
in 1973, no. I don't know. I don't know what the age of viability was.
I'm talking about 1970s. It was 28 to 30 weeks. Do you know what it was in 1980? 26 weeks.
Okay.
Do you know what it was in 1990? 24 weeks.
Okay.
Do you know 2010? 24 to 22 weeks. In 2020, there was a baby at 21 weeks that had first survived. So basically that argument of it being at viability is based on how advanced we are in human technology determines how valuable your baby's rights are as a human. And
but I mean, I'm not saying I hold to that position, but that's the comparison.
If we fast forward 200 years from now and look at this, where they can take the baby 8 weeks out the womb, 6 weeks out the womb.
Can I actually give you the view? It's not necessarily that there's a greater level of value established for it. It's that there
you're going to talk about when they have their consciousness and when they can feel pain.
No, listen. It would be a change in the gentlest means necessary, right, in order to be able to have an abortion, right, or to terminate the pregnancy. So in the point that I was saying is that the termination of the pregnancy, right, would be able to happen without there being the death of the fetus, if it is the case that viability is earlier, meaning that the gentlest means necessary would change. It's not necessarily that there is a difference in the value established to a fetus. It's more or less a difference in the set of environmental conditions in terms of what would be the gentlest means to be able to terminate the pregnancy. That's typically what the position is.
And what's your source for that?
I'm saying that's what typically the people's position is when they hold to that position. Like when I've been debating people in the live who hold that position.
Right, but where's the source on that?
It's an anecdote based on my experiences with people.
So
in
an
terms of what their
anecdote,
views
just
are.
like my anecdote when we were talking about the conversation of transgenders. I had a lot of
Trans
anecdotes.
people. Wait, but it depends on what the anecdote is in relation to. Like anecdotes can be useful in some contexts, right, for demonstrating certain truths.
Well,
but when
when
it comes to like
they-
making like empirical claims, and anecdotes are not good at making empirical claims like that. I'm just saying, like, typically this is the position that people have held when they hold to that position, or this would be a reference of what I've heard from people when they hold that position.
No,
So
it's-
that's good
no,
at representing specifically that some people do have that position, not the certain percentage of people. If I made a claim that 65% of people hold this position, that wouldn't be satisfactory in demonstrating that 65% of people hold that position. It would specifically, that's an empirical claim, right? I'm just making a claim of some people hold this position.
Okay.
So there being one circumstance of it occurring is enough of a basis for it occurring in some circumstances. Does that make sense?
So you're saying every 24-week abortion under that idea is in the gentlest means possible, which is surviving the baby but taking it out?
Sorry, repeat what you just said. I apologize.
You're saying under that reasoning, so say they wanted to go have a 24-week abortion, the gentlest means possible is taking the baby out and trying to make it live and viable.
Yeah, if it's viable, the gentlest means necessary is to induce labor.
And then what? Leave it up to the state? That's the laws under Roe versus Wade?
Under Roe versus Wade, up to viability, it's federally protected, and then it's left up to the states after viability. For no Roe versus Wade, for Donald Trump overturning Roe versus Wade, it's just left up to the states at any point during the pregnancy.
So it's basically just technology based. As advanced as we are as humans, becomes when it's okay to abort a baby and when it's not okay.
So viability, yes, because it's a distinction based upon, well, technically it depends on how you define abortion, but it would be a difference based upon the environmental conditions of what is the gentlest means necessary in that circumstance to be able to terminate a pregnancy. It's not a change in the value of the fetus, it's a change in the environmental conditions of like the obligation.
Well, I mean, they take stuff that will cut the bodies into parts and then they sell the parts of the babies and the abortions. I mean, this is all very easy to find.
Well, I'm sorry. Why are you randomly saying this?
Oof.
And where
Because
are
there's
you getting
nothing
that?
gentle about it.
Hey,
There's been
wait, by the way, when I say gentlest means necessary, I just mean what is ever the most gentle means necessary. So in those circumstances, it would be the gentlest means. Yes. You can dispute in the term gentle, but like that's not necessarily, critiquing the way I'm using it.
so that makes it right because it's quote unquote gentle to somebody's perspective.
Hey,
No,
how
that's
gentle do you
that's their position. Like that's a certain position in terms of like evictionism.
how gentle do you think childbirth is? Like, do you think that's a gentle process?
Having a baby?
Just the entire from beginning to end, the entire process. How gentle do you think that is?
I would say probably a little bit more gentle than storming
It's
the
not.
Normandy.
It's not. It's not. Literally, giving birth is one of the most dangerous things that a woman can do. And hell, if you're a Black woman, then the risk goes up even higher. We can talk about the actual physical aspect that childbirth has on women. We can talk about the mental aspect that childbirth has on women. We can talk about the impact that childbirth has to their career. We can talk about the actual impacts that childbirth has when it comes to like self-image and confidence. We can talk about all of these different things. But you know what's more important? Listening to women, understanding that women should have bodily autonomy. And whether you think women should have access to ABs or not, honestly, doesn't matter, right? Because can you name one law, just one, one law that regulates the male body.
Yeah, you can't rape. What do you mean? That's
what the
you're
fuck?
regulated. You can't kill.
You are a fucking weirdo.
What else would there shouldn't?
You are a fucking weirdo.
Like what dude, what? How is that taking away your rights? To say that you can't take
I
away
don't-
someone else's.
It doesn't
like,
hurt me in any way, but you're trying to twist it and turn it, saying,
Wait, I'm sorry. We're saying like the
women
right to
have
bodily
a-
autonomy. Are you saying the right to that's a right to bodily autonomy to grape someone?
No, hell no.
Okay, so then why did
That's
you
what
bring
you
that
just
up?
said.
No,
That's what you just
because
said.
he asked me what is the right. No, you twist things. This is what you guys do because you don't have valid arguments. You twist things.
We'll clarify the
Okay,
question then. What is the
this-
right
this-
to bodily
this is what his
autonomy? That
question was.
wait, name.
Just stop. This was his question. Can men have babies? Why
That
didn't
was
you
not
just
my
ask
question.
that
It's not the
question?
question.
That was not my question. I didn't say that.
Okay,
I said name one name one law that restricts the male body.
How about the opposite?
And you
of
said the
restrict?
right to
Okay.
you said the right to grape. That's what you said.
Let's go to the opposite of that, right?
No, answer my question.
No, I will. You listen to my
No,
answer.
answer the question.
I'm gonna tell you.
Name one law that restricts the male body.
Okay, it's freedom of choice of what it wants to do, and in the horrible circumstances that we go through a draft, the males will be drafted to fight. That is
No,
one law. That
no,
restricts
it's not, because
the
there's
male body.
multiple exceptions where you can just say, "Hey, I don't believe in this," and you don't have to be drafted.
Yeah, the draft's also
you
not
can
in
opt
effect.
out of it.
The draft's not
Exactly.
in effect. at all.
The draft wasn't. The last one was 1967 or something.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. if
Donald
they
Trump
put it
dodged
in the
that.
draft. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If they put a draft up,
But
male are the
literally,
ones-
no, because
have-
again, all you have to do is say, "I don't agree with the draft," and you can't get drafted. If a woman says, "I don't agree with this birth," and she lives in fucking Florida or Texas or somewhere like that, she still has to have the child.
Okay, I want to see a man can deny a draft.
It's
Yeah,
look
the
it up,
draft isn't a
bud.
thing right now. There's no enforcement of the draft currently.
Right now, but if there was a World War III and there
That's
was
not
a
going to
draft,
happen. And even if there was a World War III, it's not manpower that decides specifically like our fight. It would be drones and bombs and all these different things that are not related to how many people there are.
because I caught you here. You're trying to
You
evade.
didn't catch shit.
No, I'm just
Yeah, I
I'm telling
definitely
you how
did.
warfare operates in the 21st century.
So here's my whole point. And
No.
years from now, when you can take an infant at 6 months and it can be fully, put into a fake womb and grow into a child, live a life, this will be looked at as one of the most grotesque genocides of man.
Sure, you don't have to worry about a fake womb, because they're already doing that with women in the United States of America. Literally, they use a woman as an incubator in the United States of America. Adriana Smith, she was literally brain dead, and they kept her body alive so she could continue to incubate a child, and her body started to rot and decay. Her body could no longer sustain life. It rotted and decayed, and they finally had to cut the baby out. They used her as an incubator. You don't have to talk about in the future when they have some type of wounds. They're doing this today.
Tell me the story of her.
She got into an accident. She was pregnant. She didn't know she was pregnant. She got into an accident. They come to find out after she got in an accident that she was pregnant. She became brain dead. But since she was in the state of Georgia, it was they have the heartbeat law, which was past 6 weeks, and so the family wanted to take her off life support, but the government would not allow it because they said that she had a quote unquote heartbeat, or the baby had a heartbeat because it had been more than 6 months. And so even though the Adriana Smith had no chance of living, they kept her body alive on life support so she could grow a baby that the whole family said they did not want, because the baby was going to come out with the deformities and other medical and health issues that they were going to deal with for the rest of the life. And guess who wasn't going to take care of it? The government wasn't. It was literally going to have to be the actual family. They made this family have that baby while the mother was literally brain dead. And as soon as her body could no longer hold up, they cut the baby out and let her die, and then put the baby in an incubator after viability. After viability.
And her name was again?
Adriana Smith.
Adriana Smith.
In Georgia.
Now, can you give me 5 other people that have had similar?
For fucking what?
Well,
why do I have to give you? Wait, so I have to give you 5 other people.
This is a
wait. Hold on, just an FYI. Just an FYI. I can give you more than 5 more instances of women losing their lives due to a lack of health care, which abortion is health care. But you, for some reason, Jesse, this weird ass man on Parker's Live tonight, you need 5 more examples of women being used as incubators for you to feel like I have a valid point.
I'm interested if this is something that's going on, because maybe this is.
Well, how about you actually go do the groundwork, because you didn't even know about the one.
I've heard the name, but I don't know that it's a thing going on as like multiple occasions. Now there's corrupt people out there. There's evil in the world.
And I apologize to correct it. Athena, thank you for that. I apologize. It wasn't an accident. She had a headache and the doctor refused to diagnose her. It was a medical issue. I'm sorry. I thought it was an accident that caused the actual issue, but you're right.
Someone said it's eugenics, which is also kind of ironic to bring up when you talk about abortion.
I don't get why any of this, like none of this, first and foremost, like you lack the actual empathy for it to even matter. But like even more than that,
I'm a father.
You don't care about the actual real world implications. And then even more than that,
even when it's in the womb,
you don't. But even more than that, hey, do you think
you even do you have a kid? Do you have a child?
Yes, I have 2 boys. Yes, I have 2 boys. Next question.
They meant nothing
2
in
boys.
the womb to you?
My boys mean everything in the world to me. But with that being said, I would never force my partner to have a child, because even if I want the child, I believe that women have the rights to actually choose. I don't think that men should be making the decision for the women. But you know what we can make a decision about? Hey, Jesse, do you advocate for mandatory vasectomies?
I mean, after a certain point, I mean, maybe.
Yes or no? Should we all be advocating for mandatory vasectomies?
All men, all across the world.
Every single man, once they hit puberty, they get a vasectomy.
How are we going to make babies?
But vasectomies are reversible. They're reversible. They're safe. It's an outpatient surgery. It's a quick snip. It's more safe than women going on birth control.
I mean, we have condoms, we have birth control.
But if you want to get to the root of making sure that you don't have to worry about abortions, then why not address the issue with the men? Why won't you regulate men's body?
I don't force any woman to take a birth control pill.
You're gonna force a woman to have a kid.
If she made the decision.
Okay, then let's take the decision out of the woman. Since you don't trust women to make decisions about their bodies, let's take the decision away from them and take the actual decision away from the men and advocate for mandatory vasectomies.
The dude could lie about his vasectomy. That's
whatever. Parker, I apologize for taking over. You got it.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
No,
Carol, thank you for the $50 on YouTube super chat. Thank you so much, Carol, for Trump is a joke. Who's the W's for Carol in the comment section right now? Thank you so much, Carol. Really appreciate W's for Carol in the comment section. Is there anything else to talk about? I might be maxed out here.
On that subject there, I mean, you're talking about what about the men's rights after the child is born? Do you still believe that, the discrimination of a men's rights and the more likeliness
what rights, man,
to their child?
What rights? I'm confused.
Okay, so if a woman wants to put a man on child support, she is ultimately a lot more likely in the civil courts to be able to put a man on child support, keep his child from him. And if the man wants the baby, he has to pay child support. But if the woman doesn't want the baby, the man has no say, and he just gets the child aborted.
Men have a higher success rate as far as being able to actually have claim to their children if they actually go to court and fight for it. But the thing is, men don't actually do that. literally men that show up to court and actually advocate and protest for access to their children get that access at a higher clip than women being able to deny it. But men don't do that. So you're lying.
Yeah,
you're
yes.
wrong and you're lying.
No, you're conflating stuff here now. Men that show up at court get a higher than men that don't show up at court. But the real equation is men that show up at court versus women that show up at court. You're talking about men that show up at court get higher.
Why wouldn't the men show up at court?
Yeah, I was just gonna kick him. I'm brain is out of it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. Are you gonna go live right now?
Yeah. Can I say a couple of quick thank yous?
Absolutely.
MAGA cries, thank you for the 5. You're absolutely freaking right. Like brain rot. Bread Knight, thank you for the 5. Yeah, I didn't see it, but send me another message. I'll get back to you. Caleb, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate you. And for all the people on YouTube, just hold tight. I'll give you guys a thank you when I go live. I'm gonna hop off and go live right now.
All right. Have a good live. Have a good live. All right,
Thank
everyone. You. I'm gonna get off for tonight, everyone. I appreciate everyone coming through. I am sick. I probably will be tomorrow as well. Hopefully, I do feel a bit better tomorrow. I mean, I'm surprised I even got to 5 hours today. To be honest with you, I appreciate everyone coming on tonight. Have a fantastic night. Everyone, go over to Santana's stream. If any mods can put Santana's in the comment section, I'd really appreciate it. I love y'all so much, everyone. Have a good night. I love y'all. Go to Santana's stream. Santana 24 Jones, spam Parker raid, spam love for Parker, everyone. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Look up Santana Speaks on
Like I said, show the receipts.
Food protection?
There are receipts that we have where white men sold to other white men on the shore of Africa, the slaves.
Also, Kim, he also said that 90% of something. Can you read?
Historians John Thornton and Linda Haywood of Boston University.
I got you. Hold on.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, watch this. Because I'm not wealthy enough, I want you to be one of my BMs. Bro.
You got to talk about.
Wow, you had to have a certain amount of wealth in order to be able to.
No. Anybody could.
Talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana.
Step in if you dare. You care. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place. This is flame space. Step in, don't you wanna Sparring with Santana.
What's going on? What's going on, beautiful people? What's going on, guys? Listen, welcome in to all of the people that came in over from the Parker raid. Welcome in. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get it cranked up here. We're going to get started in just one moment. But if you don't mind, guys, lock in for me. Key tap in the screen. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates, guys. Please only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. And just a couple of quick thank yous. W's in the chat for Ella. Ella sent a $5 donation saying this theme song goes crazy. Keep slaying. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, 1 second. Oh yeah. Can you drop that in the announcements for me? I'm sorry. Can you put that in announcements for me, please? Please put that in announcements, please. Also, guys, a couple of quick W's in the chat as well for the YouTubes. Thank you to all the people that's over that has supported. W's in the chat for Raz Storm, he was using AI evolution. He didn't understand that. Listen, Rad, you hear how gross he got? Like, he got way grosser, Rad. I'm sorry. He got way grosser. W's in the chat for Just Alpha. I slightly disagree with Parker. Infinity soldiers are still needed, at least for now. However, I guess comparing the lack of choice for a woman to the draft is absolutely absurd. From a military guy, yeah, I agree. Like, I do believe there's some need for the actual boots on the ground aspect of it, but I do, I understand the aspect that, drone fighting is a big thing. W's in the chat for Britain, who sent a $5 super chat to say these type of men are dehumanizing their children and raising them to be seen, not heard, treating them like consequences. You're absolutely right. W's in the chat for Susan, who sent a $5 super chat. And then also W's in the chat for Michael, who sent a $9.99 super chat to say, for the fifis and the tum-tums, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you more. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, guys. Again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana. Up. It's spinning.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, no worry. I'll go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. This person was spamming me in Parker's chat, and so they decided to actually follow me over from Parker's chat to my chat. Hey, Vidal, did you come over to actually get a debate, or did you just want your question answered?
It's not a question. I made a statement. You
Sure,
made.
I don't care about your statement. Do you want to actually debate or not?
You made a false statement to about 5,000 people.
Hey, Buttercup.
And they were all dying on that hill.
Hey, shh. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Did you come over to actually bring over your weird spamming from Parker's chat, or did you want to debate me?
Weird spamming. I was clearing up the air.
Okay,
You
but
spread misinformation, so I was clearing up the air.
Okay. It's okay.
So do you admit you
got big feelings? Do you want to debate? Yes or no?
I will, but I'll also like to clear
Perfect.
your misinformation.
All right. So since you want to debate, then we're gonna focus on the debate, okay? We're
Oh,
gonna
so you
be
don't
a
want to
big
admit that
boy,
you're
and
wrong?
we're gonna be a big boy.
How about you be a big boy to admit you're wrong?
Okay, listen, poo-poo. I need you to lock in with me right now, okay? We're gonna get into it. All right?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So I know you know who I am, but I'm
I really
assuming you
don't.
might
I
not
don't
know
know
what
who you are.
this is.
You're one of Parker's associates.
I'm one of Parker's friends. That's my little brother. Anywho, let me give you, not only you, but you and everyone a quick introduction to not only who I am, but what this is.
All right, bro. Go on and do it. I'm going to mute myself whenever you're ready.
Please and thank you.
Let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. We are not looking to speak with friendlies. This is not late nights. This is Sparring. And we have Vidal up here. Vidal, question, just to verify, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Hey, question for you. Why are Trump supporters such hypocrites?
What?
Such hypocrites. Are you all hypocrites?
Wait, hypocrites.
Yes.
That's funny. No, I'm not a hypocrite. I mean, I don't know why you're putting that stereotype on me, but
sure, I can explain it. Would you like for me to
no,
explain
I don't. I don't really care. I'd like to.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and explain it anyway because I didn't get an opportunity to explain the background, and I'm assuming you didn't
You should
look
also
at the
explain
background
how you're wrong about the
sure.
misinformation you
So
spread.
listen. I didn't get to explain the background.
That's
We've
bad.
already proved the
Actually,
background.
like, it's so sad.
The reason why I say Trump supporters are such hypocrites is because it's not all rights, right? When I say not all rights, I'm talking about the fact that they say things like, oh, we should have access to our 2A, our pew-pews, but then at the same time saying undocumented immigrants should not have the access to due process, which is a constitutional right. They say whose bodies matter when they say, oh, we shouldn't actually have to wear a mask or get vaccinated, but women shouldn't have access to the rights to bodily autonomy. They say that they protect kids while saying, oh, men shouldn't be in women's spaces. But then at the same time, they actually support a predator. And then also they do what you're doing right now. They're so emotional. You guys are so emotional, right? You guys called us snowflakes, but literally you all crash out at every single chance you get. You guys lost it when Hillary Clinton called you deplorables. You guys lost it when Joe Biden said that you all were trash. And you right now are losing it because for some reason I wouldn't address your asinine point in the chat. And you've even brought that asinine point from the chat to here, and now you're whining like a baby. It's weird. You're a man child. You're throwing a temper tantrum because you're a man child. You guys are all emotional. And last but not least, weak leadership, right? You guys are all, you all took so many shots at Joe Biden for being old and weak, but you don't hold that same standard for Donald Trump, right? That's why you're all hypocrites. Now, Bedell, I'll give you an out. I'll give you an out. You can, you can either try to prove me wrong on how these things aren't hypocritical, or you can just admit that I'm better than you and we can keep it moving. Listen, if you just want to tell me I'm better than you, no harm, no foul, we can keep it moving.
You're better than me. Okay, that's pretty sorry. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 38. Are you saying that I'm better than you? Because if so, I agree, and then we can move on.
I'm not. No, I'm going to go on and debunk some of your points.
Sure. Now tell me which point is not hypocritical.
Okay, well, so first off, you're saying that we should give due process to people who've committed a crime, correct?
I'm saying that undocumented immigrants have access to due process under the Constitution.
Can I finish my point? I'm asking
you literally just asked me a question. And
I didn't finish my question. My question is, you think we should give due process to people who've committed a crime that aren't citizens of this country, correct?
I don't think anything. I know the Constitution says that people who are undocumented immigrants have access to.
Who does the Constitution? Does the Constitution apply to citizens of Great Britain?
The Constitution applies to anyone within the jurisdiction of the United States of America. It literally says that in the Constitution.
Okay, so it applies. So someone from Great. Okay, perfect. All right. So you think, basically, just to answer my question, you think we should give due process to citizens who broke the law coming into this country and aren't citizens of this country?
I think the Constitution provides due process to anyone within the. No, it's not. I think the Constitution gives due process to anyone within the jurisdiction of the United States. It does not matter if you are a citizen or not.
Okay. All right. So we'll attack that in a second. Number two.
Wait, you're going to attack the Constitution?
No, I'll attack.
No. I need you to stay there and actually speak to it specifically. Attack the Constitution.
You just gave me a whole spiel, and
I ran down the entire background because you didn't know what was going on. So I don't care. I'm the host. I need you to lock in, bud, and state your claim. How is it that undocumented immigrants don't get access to due process, even though it's a constitutional right?
You are sorry excuse for defending African Americans.
Sure. Hey, listen, Buttercup. I understand you have big fifis right now. Big fifis in your tum-tum. I'm so mad.
You're 30 years old talking like this, bro.
I'm just so mad at Santana right now that I followed him over here and I wanted to be weird on his live and he's not letting me be weird on his live. So I'm getting mad that he's not letting me be weird on his live. Engage with the background, engage with the debate. Come on.
And
Or
everyone's
just
saying
admit
I
that
have
I'm
no
better than
say.
you.
I'm black. What are you guys talking
It just,
about?
I don't give a shit if you're black or not.
I'm
Admit that
talking
I'm
about your
better than
chat.
you or substantiate a bait. Hey, admit that I'm better than you. Oh, I fucking love that. Let's go, Eli, the fist bump. Substantiate a debate or fuck off. Seriously, one of the two.
I'm trying to. Okay,
So go ahead and tell me why you disagree with the Constitution.
Sure, I'll just concede to that point. I don't have enough. I wasn't prepared to talk about that. That was one of your points. I gave my position.
It's literally the background.
Okay, sure. I gave my position.
But you came up here because you thought you were going to talk about what you wanted to talk about.
No, I'm going to go into my point.
Go ahead. Which one are the points? Go ahead.
So, and
also, just to be clear, you spoke on that one first. So,
no, you did, and I was critiquing it.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for conceding. So,
I didn't concede. I literally went down
Whether you
each one,
concede or
and
not,
then I
was
told
right.
you. I literally
I would
said,
like to
pick which
debate.
one of these that's not a contradiction, and that was the first one that you said. So
Okay,
that's
sure.
on you, slap nuts.
So, okay, whoa, that's very mature of you. So
It
I have a
is.
question. So I heard you say you believe being gay is a choice, or sorry, you believe being gay is not a choice.
Where does that say that on my background?
I'm just asking. I think that falls.
What
under
does that say that on my background?
Well, not all rights. I'm
Sure. What did I say about not all rights? Because you literally just tried to talk about that one, and I specifically told you why I say MAGA's a hypocrite for that one.
What? So then critique my point if it falls under one of the things that you said.
It doesn't. I
So
called you a hypocrite when I said not all rights. The reason why I'm saying that you're a hypocrite when I say not all rights is because you guys actually say that you should have rights to your pew-pews with 2A, specifically saying that they should not be restricted, at the same time saying undocumented immigrants should not have access to the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment, which is due process. That's the contradiction. That's why you're hypocrites. That's the point that I'm talking to. So no, for some reason, your conflation or trying to actually bring the queer community into this point, that it doesn't go there. Listen, it doesn't go there. Try again. It doesn't go there.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just trying to. I mean, you were speaking on that either today or yesterday, and I would just like to clarify your position on it.
Yeah, again, I have no interest in you trying to figure out a way to get me to talk about something that's not on the background. I need you to lock in, bud, and talk about what's on the background.
So you're just not gonna. Okay, so you're not gonna address that. That's fine. You are better than me. So
yes, I am.
Okay, so that's why I'm kind of, trying to prove how mentally deranged you are by thinking that being gay is genetic.
I didn't say that. I literally didn't say that. And again, you're trying to loop me into talking about something that's not on the background. Hey, Vidal,
don't say my
I need you to actually pick something that's on the background, and I need you to talk about something that's on the background.
Okay,
is genetics on the background?
I am better than you, but yet you think
this is when I say I am better than you, that means that you're conceding and I win and you lose. That's what that means. That's not an actual talking point. Actually literally it's a fact of life. I'm better than you at life. In every way, shape, or form.
My name?
Your name's Vidal.
No, it's not. You never know my name, but yet you're saying
your name's Vidal. That's what we're calling you, Vidal.
You're saying you're better than me at life.
I'm better than you at life. Yes.
Okay.
You know why?
Because you think gay people were born like that.
I get that you, for some reason, keep trying to actually vilify the queer community. You keep trying to vilify the queer community because all you have is that weak talking point. But for some reason, you want to talk about gay people, but you won't talk about any of the background. You won't talk about your actual support of Donald Trump. You won't talk about his failing policies. You won't talk about the job number. You won't talk about the economy. You won't talk about the Department of War. You won't talk about any of those. But for some reason, you keep wanting to bring up gay people, and gay people aren't on the background. Hey, bud, are you listen?
Right, so
are you in the closet? Because if you are, my community is very accepting. If you are gay and listen, seriously, and I'm not even joking right now, seriously, if you're gay and you're trying to find a way to get to it, just tell me because I don't want to make fun of you. But if you're not and you keep doing this, then you're being fucking weird. So which one is it?
Okay, protect the kids. So
no, I need you to answer that question. Are you gay or
Why I don't? That's a personal
Are you?
question.
No.
What-
So, are you gay or are
No.
you being fucking weird? Which one?
How is that being weird?
Because you keep trying to go back to the queer community when I told you that's not the point on the background.
It is.
You keep trying to talk about gay people.
The kids.
You keep trying to talk about gay people, and for some reason, when I keep telling you that's not the point,
It has to do with protecting the kids. So
it doesn't, because again,
how would
when
you know?
I say
You don't know
protect
what
the
my
kids,
point is.
what did I say? Protect the kids was what's the hypocrisy in protect the kids?
I don't know.
Because you don't fucking listen.
Oh,
that's why you don't know. You don't listen. You have been up here for I don't know how long to be this mediocre.
Because you're not you.
Sure,
you
stop
wanna,
talking for a second. Stop talking for a second. Chat. I know I'm a little bit amped up here. I need everybody to slow down. Please. Let's bring it down in the chat. Let's be mindful of my mods. W's in the chat for the mods. We love the mods. Help the mods out. Help the mods out. Let's bring it down a little bit. I'll bring it down. You guys bring it down. Let's bring it all down together. We'll bring it all down together.
W mods.
I love you guys. Let me do this quick commercial break. W's in the chat for let me move this closer. I think that's pronounced Disdaid. I'm so sorry I'm messing up your name, friend. Who sent a $5 donation, said, I agree, Santana, you're better than the guest at life. I think so too. Thank you. W's in the chat for Kim, who sent a $10 donation saying Santana is top notch. I appreciate you. And then also W's in the chat for Beers, who sent a $5 super chat to say, this is the POS that was harassing Parker over the alien immigrant conversation. I can believe it. He seems like one of those people that like find something like super specific and weird to lock in on, and then he just like, Anyway, guys, if anyone would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTubes and you would like to support, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. Hey, Carbon, I see you're watching. Any chance you can come up for a minute for me, Carbon? If you can come up for a minute, could you come up for a second?
You need someone to tag team with you?
No. Carbon, if you got a moment, hop up for me for a second, please.
Yeah, Carbon, come help him out real quick if you can.
It looks like he is not here. Hold on, let me shoot him a quick. Where'd he go? Oh, let me shoot him. Carbon, if you can come up just for half a second, if you don't mind.
While you're waiting for
go ahead and go ahead and go ahead with your point. Or you don't remember what I said about the protect the children. Okay,
yeah, go on and clarify that for me, please.
Sure. The reason why I say that you guys say that you want to protect the children because you often talk about that you don't want quote unquote men in women's spaces.
Right.
At the same time, while saying that's what you're doing to quote unquote protect the kids, you voted for a predator who often, or not often, but has aligned himself with PDF files, whether it's Epstein, Diddy, or hell, even Matt Gaetz, who he tried to make his first AG.
What? Okay, wait.
It's
so
literally someone who has.
So if Kamala Harris,
hey Carbon, can you talk to this guy just for a few minutes if you don't mind? If you got a minute, I just need to set up my green screen because it looks weird.
Sounds good. What you guys say, Vital?
What do I say about what?
You were just about to say something just now.
Yeah, I mean that's a separate point. It was just a sub comment, but yeah, I don't know who you are, what stance you have, so it's just kind of weird. I mean, I just, like I said, protect the kids. He was arguing that being gay is genetic, which is insanity to me.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Okay, so you know.
Yeah, look up. Do you know what a GWAS is? A genome?
Okay, because I can.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, I can look at anything to defend any point, really. So my point being, he brought up the point that you can't find your mother attractive. Hence, you know, further explaining his point that being gay is not a choice, which is completely false. So I don't know if you want to defend that point too. What do you think about people that commit incest? What's up?
Yeah. So well, one, I just got to correct the misinformation that you said that being gay is like a choice. It's not.
Did he go back to the whole gay topic?
Yeah, I'm just correcting it real quick, and then I'll
Holy
like get off
shit,
of it.
he
He
is such a fucking weirdo.
How?
I'm sorry.
dude?
Go
most
ahead.
biologists, most evolution, like they agree
Most?
that who I don't know why you're over talking me. Did you
'Cause I
hear me
can.
speaking? You heard me
Wait,
speaking,
you said.
right? Why'd you
Wait,
start
you said
speaking
you
when I was
can?
speaking?
No, he can't. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Carbon.
No, you can't. Biologists, evolutionary biologists, they agree that who you're attracted to is generally predetermined at birth. You can look at genome-wide association studies. There was the largest one that was conducted on over nearly 500,000 people between multiple different countries, and they've identified 5 different genes that are associated with same-sex sexual attraction. That's located on the loci of your chromosomes, right? And there's just multiple different studies between your gene expression and hormone washing in utero as your brain begins to develop. So vital. So I assume you're attracted to women, right? And so the reason why you're attracted to women, presumably, is also the same reason why a lot of lesbians are attracted to women, right? The experience that you have when you see a woman that you find to be beautiful is the same experience that a lesbian might have. Anyway, I just wanted to correct that misinformation. And then what was your other question, Vital?
I mean, it wasn't a question. Basically the point was he asked, or not him specifically, but him and another debater asked if you can find your mother attractive.
I didn't. That wasn't my question. And again, you are literally trying to pull you sneaky son of a bitch.
I mean, this is protect the kids.
You sneaky son of a bitch. But Carbon, what he did was take advantage after I sat here and told him I needed him to admit, is he gay, or does he just have a weird thing where he's trying to villainize gay people? And he's obsessing over it. He wouldn't answer the question, and he waited until I had to step away for a second after I told him that's not what we're talking about. I literally told him what we were talking about, and then he used that opportunity when you were up here, Carbon, and tried to take it back to that. Because
okay, so let's talk about trans.
He's a fucking weirdo.
And we'll talk about the.
Hey, Carbon. I know I brought you up here because I needed you. Did you have time? Did you want to stay, or did you have to go?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling. I got nothing to do. I also wanted to shout out to Bread Knight. Thank you for the $1 on Venmo. Good luck, Bread Knight. Thank you so much, Bread. I appreciate you.
Also, since you're here, then let's do this. Let's get someone better because he fucking sucks. How about that? That guy fucking sucks. We got so many more better. Well, not so many more, but I'm sure we can get some better ops in here than him.
Yeah, some pieces of shit taste better.
W's in the chat for Valkyrie, who sent a $10 donation saying, thank you for schooling MAGA. You absolutely know it, Valkyrie. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana. Thank you for the glasses. And I got my African brother Carbon in here, guys. There's 1.3 thousand of us hanging out in here. Tap the screen. Tap the motherfucking screen. Let's get the likes up. Also, if you look up at the word at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow. This is the main account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're over on the tube, go ahead and hit the follow as well. There's like almost 600 people hanging out over on the tube. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Let's do the thing.
Big shout out again to Bread Knight for the $5. Here's 5 more. I love when y'all say Bread Knight. Thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. I appreciate you, Bread.
That's a flex. Why is he back in the request? You're not coming back, bud. Get out of the request. You're not coming back. You're weird. Dixon. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Dixon, did you just talk to Parker?
Yes.
Don't say his whole name, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I support
Dixon, I can't remember. Were you weird with Parker as well? Did you get kicked?
Yeah, he chickened out.
Checking out about what?
Bet he did.
About me supporting Stephen Miller.
Oh, you're the white nationalist. Yeah.
No, I mean, there you go.
I hear you.
Again,
I can handle these guys
Fuck
really
off,
well.
guy. No, that's all
but,
good.
You know,
thank you for the cup.
It's your life.
Yeah, no. Fuck him. Like, literally, I talked to that guy earlier. He's a white nationalist, and he didn't want to admit, like, that he's a white nationalist. Guys, there's a bunch of people in the request. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. If you're not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. We're not talking to friendlies. Not tonight. I love you. I do. If you're friendly, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. Support the live. Katie? Katie, are you a Trump supporter?
Those guys a roll of quarters, drop them off at the mall. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a Trump supporter.
I don't know what's going on with Katie though.
Whatever she's watching, it sounds Trumpy to me.
It did sound a little bit Trumpy. Guys, tap the screen again. If you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. You can also support over on the tube with the super chat, and I will read that out. And don't forget about my brother Carbon. His pay links are running in the bio. Make sure we take care of Carbon. Mason, are you a Trump supporter? Mason, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, Mason, I'll drop you down. All right. Why the fuck do you guys keep requesting back? You're not getting in here. Like, that's weird. You're not getting in here. Let's see here.
How you gonna hate from outside the club?
You can't even get in. Lego. All right, let's at least get this person in. I don't know, this person sucks, but at least I know they're a Trump supporter. And I don't know, this person sucks. Justin.
Yep.
Justin.
And you
Justin,
choose to be
why are
gay.
you all
You're not
such
born gay, bro.
hypocrites?
You choose to be gay. You're not born gay.
Justin,
Nope,
why
that's
are you
false.
all such hypocrites?
It's not false, bro.
Justin.
What?
Why are you all hypocrites?
We're not
Why
hypocrites.
are you all hypocrites?
Why are you all hypocrites? You choose to be gay. You are not born gay.
Do you choose to be gay right now?
I'm not gay.
I didn't ask that. I said, can you choose to be gay right now? Can you choose to be attracted to my big lips? Yes or no?
Whoa, Carbon.
If I wanted
Just let
to,
me know,
probably
Justin.
yes. Because it's a choice.
I mean, would you like it? Would you like it?
No, I
Justin?
wouldn't, because I'm not gay.
Oh.
But if you're gay, do you, boo? Shit. If you're gay, do
Okay.
you.
Time
I'm
out.
not gay, though.
Time out.
This is getting
Justin?
spicy.
Hold on 1 second, Carbon. Justin, stop being fucking weird. Engage with the background.
I'm not being weird.
You're being fucking weird. Engage with the background. All right? Why are you guys such hypocrites?
We are not hypocrites.
Sure. So I call you guys hypocrites because you say things like not all rights, where you defend the right for 2A with your pew-pews, but you don't think that undocumented immigrants have rights under the Constitution. You guys try to decide who.
Undocumented people do not have the rights to the Constitution.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
I can prove it to you.
Then you know what? Go get all of them out of alligator Alcatraz, and you can put them in your house, feed them, clothe them,
prove it to you.
give them everything that they need.
Justin's stupid.
Yep,
I'm
there
not
you go.
doing this with him. I thought he could at least fill the time, but holy smokes. What are we doing? Okay, there's a bunch of people in the box. Shitload of people in the box right now. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. I'm only talking to Trump supporters. Justin, you can't even spell L. You can't even spell L. The fuck are you talking about? W's in the chat. Yep, already removed him. W's in the chat for Bread Knight, who sent a $10 donation saying, not sure if you saw my dono earlier about being from SC. No, yeah, that's what I was saying. I did. Yes. I didn't see your other message, but send me another one. I'll definitely check that. I don't know, man. I was born pretty damn gay, man. W's in the chat for Bread Knight. Also, W's in the chat for Catherine, who sent a $10 donation saying, saw you on Parker's Live, and I wanted to show some support. Thank you. I'm interested in seeing how you debate and educate the narrow-minded following the guy that they voted for in president. Usually, it depends on the actual Trump supporter. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I try to have respectful dialogue, but for some reason, like, they've had like big fifis lately. Big fifis. So it's been hard. W's in the chat as well for Just Alpha, who sent a $5 donation. Being gay is not a choice. I've recently begun to realize that I may be bisexual because I have a huge crush on my male Canadian friend, and I adore him. It's exactly. And congratulations for you. W's in the chat for Feisty, who sent a $2 super chat to say he was on IRI this morning. I can believe it. I can absolutely believe it. W's in the chat for Feisty, who sent another $5 super chat to say IRI this morning got evil. Really? I'm gonna have to text IRI. And also W's in the chat for Old Foot Shake, who sent a $1.99 super chat. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Also, over on the super chat, you can send, Tube, you can send a super chat. Don't forget about Carbon. B Missy, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm sorry, I was tapping the screen.
Okay, I was about to say, listen, this sister got too much soul in that profile picture. You was about to hurt my heart if I would have brought you up here and you would have been a Trump supporter.
No.
Oh, I was about to be upset. I was about to call the ancestors on you. Carter was gonna call half of the ancestors on you. Listen,
You're doing a great job. I love you.
All right, thank you so much. I'm
You
gonna drop you
dropping.
down. All right, again, guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Aaron, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. W's in the chat for Fujio, who sent a $5 Canadian, say W Tana. I appreciate that. All right. Aaron, question for you.
Yo, what's up?
Why are you guys all such hypocrites?
I'm not a hypocrite, bro.
Well, the reason why I call you guys hypocrites is because you stand on a couple of things and you contradict it. Whether you talk about, hey, W's in the chat for Sue for the Galaxy. You guys talk about not all rights. You want to protect your right to two-way, but not undocumented immigrants' rights to due process that's allowed under the Constitution. You talk about who gets to actually control their body. You don't want to wear a mask and get vaccinated, but for some reason you think women shouldn't have rights to ABs. You talk about protecting the kids because you don't want quote unquote men's and women's spaces, but yet you voted for a predator who actually protects PDF files. You guys are super emotional. I don't know if you've seen any of these lately. Thank you for the money gun. But these guys have been crashing out. They literally crash out all the time. And then also weak leadership. Donald Trump is a old decrepit crypt keeper who's falling apart. And you guys had all the smoke in the world for Joe Biden, but none for Donald Trump. Where do you lie? What do you think is not an actual contradiction?
So the reasons I support Trump, right? So a lot of them are social. I don't think he's the best person, okay? Can we both agree on that?
Yeah, Donald Trump's a shit person, but what does that have to do with
no,
the
I said not the
contradiction?
best.
Yeah, no, he's a shit person. But what does that have to do with the hypocrisy?
Donald Trump doesn't want men and women spaces. Like, how is that?
Donald Trump is a predator.
But no, he's not.
He's a super predator.
Because of a civil case, you think he's a predator?
Sure, we can talk about the civil case, or we can talk about how his ex-wife, exactly. You can talk about the civil case. We can talk about the 26 credible counts of SA, or we can talk about how his ex-wife put in the actual divorce decree that he raped her and pulled her hair out, and then the next day asked her, did it hurt? You guys don't talk about that. When you don't talk about how he raped his ex-wife. Like, yeah, we can talk about E.G. and Carroll, but you guys like to deny E.G. and Carroll for some reason. But we don't talk about Donald Trump's ex-wife that put it in the divorce decree that he ripped her hair out while raping her, and then the next day said, hey, did it hurt?
Well, why didn't she bring up a civil case or a criminal case or anything?
She put it in the divorce decree. It was part of the divorce decree.
Which gave her what? Like, if couldn't she have won money if she just took it to court?
She wasn't trying to win money. She was divorcing him. This is his ex-wife. Are you even listening?
I am listening, but I'm saying
I don't think you are. I think you're so locked in into like your talking points, and you're so used to, you know, those past debates that you've tried to engage in, and now you're a little bit confused that I'm bringing something up to you that you don't really understand. I'm not talking about E. Jean Carroll. I'm not talking about the actual quote unquote win money. Like, she didn't do that to win money. This was a part of the divorce decree. This was a part of the reason why she said that she divorced him. It
isn't
wasn't
this all
about winning
hearsay,
money.
though?
She
Like,
wasn't trying to sue
I'm
him.
not listening to like a fact or anything. Oh, he raped me.
You said what?
I said, isn't she just hearsay? Like, what's the like?
It's literally a legal testimony that Donald Trump did not object to and left it in the divorce decree as grounds for divorce. It was one of the things that she listed.
Okay, but when you say we're all hypocrites,
you're a hypocrite because I just told you about how Donald Trump raped his ex-wife, pulled out her hair, and then the next day said, hey, did you like it? Then you're still sitting here saying that he's not a predator.
well, if
Is
that
he a predator?
If that is true, then he is. But I'd still vote for him.
Exactly, because you're a fucking hypocrite.
No,
You're a fucking hypocrite. You're
Donald
a hypocrite.
Donald Trump's just one person.
Yeah, he's a horrible person, but you're still a hypocrite.
Let's see how far he'll go. If it were Jeffrey Epstein with Donald Trump's policies versus Kamala Harris, who would you vote for? To vote.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
If it was Jeffrey Epstein with Donald Trump's policies, right, versus Kamala Harris, who would you have voted for?
Probably Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference?
Jeffrey Epstein has like a line of evidence like that. It's 100%.
Jeffrey Epstein was best friends with Donald Trump.
Yeah, but we have 100% proof of what he did.
Okay, we have 100% proof of what Jeffrey Epstein did. Yeah, they were buddy.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump, known, really good friends, Jeffrey Epstein. Donald Trump party with a lot, P. Diddy. Donald Trump literally tried to make Matt Gaetz his first attorney general while knowing that he was a PDF file. So he placed himself near and around in proximity with his actual spiritual advisor went to jail for being a PDF file, his spiritual advisor. So Donald Trump keeps surrounding himself with predators and PDF files. Have you ever seen an eagle hanging out with pigeons?
I don't know. No.
Okay, why wouldn't an eagle hang out with pigeons?
Because an eagle wants to hang out with its own kind.
Exactly, because birds of a feather flock together. So if Donald Trump is surrounded by predators and PDF files, you telling me that he's the only good guy in the group?
I mean, it's not the case. Like, they're not proven. Like, there's no criminal courts against them.
Okay, we got civil courts saying that Donald Trump has essayed a woman. We have Donald Trump publicly stating twice in 2004 and 2012 that some children who are raped by their teachers are not harmed by it. We got him saying he can grab them by the you-know-what. He's never walked back any of those statements. Multiple different essay allegations. What Santana said about his former wife. I mean, what more evidence do you need? I don't understand.
I just mean it's what's it called?
Is all that data not consistent with just Donald Trump being a rapist? Is that not just the best explanation?
No, because it's not. I think it's not a beyond reasonable doubt. So,
holy shit!
Did I ask whether it was beyond reasonable doubt?
I'm just saying. Why are you guys assuming the worst? Like, a lot of these things he said were jokes.
Okay, no, he said it twice about like children being raped by their teachers, that they're not harmed. He said that twice. It's not a joke.
Okay, well, how does that link to him being a pedo? To be honest, he's not like pedophiles.
Well, I mean, he's saying pedos when they harm children through what is statutory rape, those children are not harmed. Is that not what a P3DO thinks?
Maybe.
Valkyrie, thank you for the $5. Thank you for dunking on MAGA.
Oh.
Thank you, Valkyrie, for the $5 memo. I appreciate you.
Diamond, thank you for the
Christ,
two.
bro.
Santana, love your debates. Consistent W. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
A lot of-
Also, Elizabeth, thank you for the two. You said, why do men suffer with during pregnancy but not before or after? The next one is oh yeah.
To be completely honest, the main reason, like, I don't agree with.
I'm going to I'm gonna use that next time for sure. Gonna use that next time for sure. Aaron, listen, seriously, like you're legitimately boring, and it's weird that you are sitting here and like you're on this hill of Trump not being a predator when we've clearly outlined the ways that he's a predator. Like I need something. I need
The thing is,
something.
I'd rather, like, no matter his character, I'd rather vote for him than trying to get abortion federally protected, killing millions of people instead. So, like, you're like, oh, these random cases, but that's not the reason I voted for him. Like, sure, there's some people that, oh, Trump's the best.
What is your stance as far as AB? Like, where does your morality lie? Is it within your religion? Is it constitutionally?
What is AB? Sorry. I don't know if you're like.
It's the word that you just said, but you're not supposed to say it on TikTok because TikTok friendly language.
I think the only case that should be allowed for AB is
No. Where does your morality lie? Why do you think ABs are wrong? Is it because of your religion? Is it because of the Constitution? Like, what makes you think
no,
that
not really.
ABs are
I am
wrong?
religious, but I don't think it's grounded in that. I just think it's grounded in it's morality, I guess.
So where's your morality? Where does your morality come from? The fifis in your tum tum? You have morals because the fifis in your tum tum?
No, because of society, and like
society gives you your morals.
And I don't know, just it's wrong to take a human. Where do you get your morals?
Where do I get my moral compass?
Yeah, where do you get? If you're asking me where I get my morality, where do you?
Well, my morality was grounded in my religion. It is still grounded in my faith overall, but more than that, it's actually grounded in the premise behind most religions, which is do good things, be a good person, and try to help people.
Well, how are you helping people by AB?
Because one, I think that women should have access to bodily autonomy. I think that they should be able to control their bodies however they want to, as long as they're not hurting anyone. And I don't think that a clump of cells should supersede the wants or desires of a woman. Now, again, answer my question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your morality based in?
I mean, I think
you said society.
I guess I think morality comes from God, but that doesn't mean.
Okay, so Jeebus, got it. What in your religion tells you that ABs are wrong?
No, I'm not saying that my religion says it. I'm just saying morality is given by God, and we're not supposed to harm other humans.
I mean,
W's in the chat for Brad. I got that. W's in the chat for Elizabeth for the 2. No worries, I got it. I'm gonna run that for sure. And then also W's in the chat for Brandon for the 10. You and the crew do America's work. Yeah, absolutely. I really appreciate it. Also W's in the chat for Lexi, who's in the $4.99 over on YouTube. New favorite debater. Hey, thank you so much. And also Brittany, thank you for the 5. I know the guys wants men out. Yeah, he does. Thank you so much, Carbon. I'm gonna let you have this one because this guy sucks.
Shut up. 1 Samuel 15:3. Do you have your Bible with you?
Get your Bible book.
If you don't have it, or if you don't have another device where you can just look it up, I can just read it out
Everyone,
for you.
open up your bills. Open up
Okay,
your bills.
yeah, look up. Let's open up our Bibles to 1 Samuel chapter 15. Let me know when you're there. We'll read it together.
All right.
Also, Brandon, thank you so much, Brandon, as well.
Gracias, motivador, Javier, por el apoyo para motivador. Ven. Me quedan 5 minutos más de live. 5 minutos, voy a completar los 120 y nos vamos.
Be whatever, as long as it doesn't talk to me.
As long as it doesn't talk to you, that's fair. I totally understand that. I'm just gonna say I'm about to call it. I'm gonna go do hood rat stuff with my friends.
As you should, Erica. You've got. I mean, we were talking about solar. We haven't got one genuine conversation today. We didn't talk.
What
about
are we doing?
panels, people in the stock
Solar
market
panels
that
because
don't know
they're black.
Yes, like
Because they're black.
oh, somebody said they shut down Santana.
You got a
And thanks
banana.
for the $5 cash app, Jermaine. Appreciate you.
Hey, shout out to Jermaine. Drop some hearts in the chat.
What do y'all want us to do, man?
All right. What do you want us to do with this? All he wanted to talk about was solar panels. Like, but solar panels aren't bad for the environment.
Like, I haven't even been able to really like have because we haven't had one genuine conversation tonight.
Carl did try. No, he didn't. Carl didn't try.
Now,
Carl didn't care about
actually-
anything but his wallet. And so that's all he wanted to talk about. So when we had to connect the dots to other things, Carl was like, my friends are here. It was like, okay, whatever. It's like, what are we doing?
That this was possible, but I actually had a fruitful conversation with the maggot today.
Yeah, it happens.
My title, my topic was chattel slavery is capitalism, is modern day capitalism. And I was able to tie the dots, show him how it has reinvented itself. It was an amazing conversation.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if he's gonna learn anything from it, but I know people in the comments were, and that's the main goal.
Yep, exactly. So the
Your
people
live
in the
has-
comments.
Your live has
Exactly.
all the fuck out. So now we got to go do hood rat shit. Like
All figure it out.
I mean, all of these genuine conversations is cool, but when you get the type of live that happened tonight, I'm gonna rewatch it, and it's gonna be my motivation every time I want to do some hood rat shit. And that's what we're about to do. We have to hit the TikTok streets, and we're just gonna be problematic tonight, y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. Because, like, where are they? What are they doing? I know the people are coming in because Santana went down. We don't have any Trump supporters, guys. They are scared. They are proving the background correct. All right? Guys, guess what? They're scared of a bunch of girls.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that? Pussies, they are. Anyway, because Bretta, you boring. And also, YouTube was begging for it. That is really pretty. Thank you, Blue. YouTube was begging for it. And also, my lovely loves were also demanding it. Like 15 of them asked, could they use their kick? I've never had 15 people ask to use a kick before, Bretta. No, I said girls on purpose. I said girls on purpose. I know what I said, Natalia. I said it on purpose. Scaredy cats. They're so scared. This stress ball is really helping me tonight, by the way, guys. I just want to let you all know that. If you see me fidgeting down here, it's because I am at the stress ball. It's really helping a lot. Grade, you couldn't argue your way out of a paper bag. Like, Grade, you never actually talk about anything that Donald Trump is actually doing. All you ever talk about is how much black people are bad. Black people bad. That's what Grade says. And then he says, I'm going to go get my laptop. I'm going to go be in my office. Like, oh yeah, and transgender people. That's all you ever talk about. Like, great, get up here and defend Donald Trump, Department of Justice, proposing to take away firearms for transgender people. I'm not going to send you an invite. Get in the box.
He's just going to say that he doesn't agree with a lot that Donald Trump does. But let me tell you why we need prison reform for Black people.
Exactly. Because Black people bad. That's all he ever does. It's literally it. Gray does nothing different. It's the same song and dance each and every time. But guys, wait. My favorite white man is here. Hello, Birmingham.
I mean, what's the topic? Because I was on Kiana about Kiana stealing our culture. That's what I was doing.
Stealing whose culture?
I mean, we talked about this last time, but you crashed out and just called me racist. That's what you did. Am I lying?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I brought up Adam and Eve, and one second, son. I'm sitting here. I'm telling them the business. That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good. Listen. What I did, I brought up how we had David and Goliath, and a bunch of years later, y'all had Chris.
Tried to kill my family. We had to flee the state. Like, I'm just wondering, because it seems like the people who slaves. I think you heard anything I just said in that post.
And I mean, we're not going to get anywhere if you're not accountable right now.
Okay, may I ask you a question?
Yes,
So you're proud of your Wahite culture, correct?
absolutely. Every part of it.
Does that include eating Black people?
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus
Does the
Christ.
spirit of live just end up possessing all of us?
I was asking because there is actually a book that you can buy, the Delectable Negro, and it's
Yes,
a
it
cookbook
is.
on how to season and eat Black people. And then if we look into your culture, we know that your culture, even back in Egypt, when you guys found us Black folks, the Egyptians, and then you would crush up the bones and eat them, it's called mamia, because you thought you were going to inhabit the characters, including eating the penis of Black men because you wanted your thing to grow bigger.
Wow.
Hey, Erica, I'm sorry, just jump in real quick. I need you to go over to YouTube and set up your privileges so I can redirect. It's in your community settings.
Okay.
You need to add me to your redirect list.
Is that going to be through Studio?
And say it again.
Is that going to be through Studio? Or
Yes,
can I just go directly?
because I was trying to send you a raid of like 500 something people, and they're over on YouTube watching right now, and they're kind of dwindling down. There's still about 357 people hanging out, but I need to send you the raid, and you have to get it set up.
So go to
Go
settings.
to your community settings and
Okay.
yeah, your community settings.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Go ahead. You always talking to. Hey, Aaron, I'm gonna let you down, love, because
Yes,
once
bye.
I get a certain,
Thanks for
I'm
having me up.
gonna lose it. Thank you, love. I appreciate you,
good.
Aaron.
All right, bye.
Aaron says y'all used to eat penises. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay, listen. I actually got something to say. I do have something to say. I want to hear some of y'all. I thought y'all might have on something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go.
Okay, great. What do y'all think about that SEAL Team 6 story that came out earlier? I mean, anything?
You mean the North Korea thing?
Yeah.
I didn't read it fully. What do you think about it?
I mean, North Korea is the enemy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, did anybody, Santana, did you see it? Did you see anything on it, Kiana? Do you know about it? I mean, I could tell you what was reported, but
Yes.
Go ahead, Kiana. Sorry.
I haven't read that story. I've read other current news, but I didn't see that. So I was actually ready to look it up.
yeah, okay, great. So I'll tell you, at least from what I've seen and what I read. So back in 2019, before Trump went to go do discussions with North Korea, I don't know if you remember the big like nuclear thing with them that was going on, the craze. They sent he ordered a SEAL team to go there. I believe to put microphones to see like what they were talking about beforehand, like what they would say when he wasn't around before, like as far as negotiations. So they deployed a SEAL team over there. The ship that they were in then sent like 2 smaller submarines, and like they went there, and as they were like there, from what was reported, a boat rowed up to them, and it's a SEAL team. They believe that it could be, maybe like an enemy or something like that, right? So they gun everybody on the boat down. Come to find out, like they didn't have uniforms, they didn't have weapons or nothing. It was just like civilians, from what they're assuming. But they and they didn't tell in the moment. They didn't tell Kim Jong Un and nothing like that. And they I guess they got rid of the body. I don't know where they put the bodies, but they got rid of bodies and like abandoned the mission. That's what is reported from what I seen. So it was like 3 fishermen. So like, do I have any thoughts on that or no?
No, I'm literally reading it wrong.
Probably ate them. What an ignorant comment.
For the life of me, I can't figure this out right now because I'm doing the how-to and I can't figure it out. All right, but we want to talk about the SEAL Team 6. Hey, Levito, quick question. Have you heard anyone trying to justify them restricting the gun rights for transgender people?
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard a lot.
What have been the arguments?
Like I said, I brought up yesterday with the DSM-5 thing, right? They're mainly like, it's mainly rooted in you're gonna hear people say like, these people are there, they don't even, it's rooted in bigotry, is what I will say to you. I mean, you're gonna hear the same talking points you hear for trans people regularly. They're gonna say like, oh hey, but these people don't know what they want to be or whatever. What's a man, what's a woman? That's what they're gonna do to you. Like, what's a man, what's a woman? You can't tell me what a man and a woman is, you're wrong. Like that's what you're gonna hear. It's like the same arguments. Because when you bring up statistics, when you bring up like, oh, that the majority of these happen by cis white men or cis men, period, they're just gonna be like, yeah, but guess what? It's going up these 4 or 5 individuals. So that's what you're gonna hear.
Oh, okay.
Can I take a moment to say the greatest heel turn ever has been Levito? Like, watching him do this has been like amazing.
Oh no, he's still he's still in the trenches.
Yeah, but every once in a while he lets the good stuff come out.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna fake it. I mean, no, listen, don't do that, Eric. I wouldn't say I was, but I wasn't as bad as I was like maybe months ago. I mean, I'm trying. I already told you I wouldn't vote. I mean, you don't care that I said I wouldn't vote for him again, but I mean, the truth is the truth, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, whatever.
Here, Erica, if you're in studio, go to settings.
Okay. Can I do it from the web or do I need to do it from my phone?
Web.
Okay.
So y'all don't got no thoughts on the story?
We'll get
This
to it. We're
is
trying to do
like
something
really
right
quick.
now.
Focus
my
for a
bad.
second.
Okay.
Settings.
Community.
Nope,
Mhm.
just settings.
Okay.
And then once you're in settings, go to channel.
Channel. Okay.
Or hold on. Dang it, I was just there. Dang it.
Hold on. It says settings community. So go.
It's not settings
Close.
community.
Footage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go to channel. Go to channel. After you go into settings.
Okay, there's settings. All right. And go into channel. Okay.
Yep. And then once you're in channel, go to
We have feature eligibility, advanced settings, or basic info.
that's not it either. I was literally just there because I just
Is it permission?
adjusted. Yes, permissions. Permission. No, not
It's not
permissions.
permissions.
No. Where the fuck is it? Oh, wait. Hold on. Go to okay, there it is. There it is. Go to community moderation.
Community moderation. Okay.
And then go to user management.
Okay. Thank you for the heart me. Okay.
And then scroll all the way down and say live redirect users. Click all channels can redirect to my content.
Oh, cool. Okay, so just save.
And then hit save and close.
Okay.
Yep,
Awesome.
save and close.
Did it.
All right.
All right. There we go. Okay, now let's go back to here. Okay. Oh, that other person left. Oh well, they'll be all right. No patience, I tell you. None whatsoever. Hi, welcome in Santana Raiders over there on YouTube. I appreciate you all. I see some people came in.
You sent your
Also, I
Jet.
saw something. Shout out to Reese. Is it Reese? I think it's Reese. Or is it Rise? I can't pronounce it. RHYS. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you. They said hello from Santana channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for the name I can't pronounce, and I don't want to mess it up. So you have to tell me how to pronounce your name. Thank you. Okay. All right. Levito, are you staying or are you going?
No, I will, but I want to hear what you think about the SEAL team story.
I'm gonna have to look
All
into
right,
it and
here's
probably
an
talk to you
official
about it
rate.
tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
fine.
wanna
I catch y'all
break
later.
Santana.
I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
You can
just
talk
yet,
to this
sir.
white nationalist if you want to. I
I
refuse.
want to buck break Santana.
You ain't gonna do
See,
anything.
it's
Okay,
weird.
see, this is the
It's
thing. I'm about
weird.
to get upset.
He's a white nationalist.
You're a fucking
This thing is
weirdo, is
probably
what you
grippy.
are. Yeah, we're not gonna do that around
Tight
here, buddy.
cinnamon hole.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that around here. Good day. Yeah, we're not doing that. Fuck that.
They're
If you
weird.
voted for Trump,
For
you
the
fuck.
306 people over on YouTube still hanging out, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
The signal is kind of sucky. For the 306 people still hanging out on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and do an Erica raid. I'm gonna end the YouTube, and all you have to do is click over at the top, and that will send the Erica raid. So go ahead and get over to Erica, and we'll go there. All right. Hey, YouTube. I love you guys.